Yeah, no. Well, hello and welcome to episode 4 of Crown of the Oathbreaker. Doing a slight pivot here. We're down a few people, so we'd figure we'd get back to Aglarion's heroes, the bandiful banding bunch of buffoons. I don't know what the hell you guys are going to call yourselves, so we'll figure this out at some point. Um, again, it's gonna be our fourth session, so we'll figure this out. Um, anyways, you guys did a couple of fun things. Let's go ahead and get back to the recap screen, and we'll talk about the the mighty Triton. We'll see what
Oh
happens.
my God, yes.
Yes. Sorry, I got some chuckles here. Yeah, last episode you started with a battle. You basically saved a couple of people. You were in the Alley of Menace. You saved these. Well, you actually killed one one, saved Bantalier. Um, you took the Knoll and his dead brother back to the Temple of Life, hoping that they would be able to help him. Which from Bantalier you probably could. Um, you guys then decided to go to the Merchant's Rest. I think you had a few pints. You got to know some people. I swear I've only had one beer so far. We'll see where it goes from there. Willow coming out of his shell and asking a shitload of questions. Usually he's very straightforward, but he was poking at people and wanting to know their backstory. Some of you were relatively open, some not. It was actually quite interesting. You all then decided to go to the Hill Nectar Winery, where you were told if you went to the side door and gave them a passcode, you'd be let in and you'd see what happens. So you went back and you actually found out it was a massive orgy. Um,
Yeah.
you were told to undress right at the start, right before you entered into this little entrance. Some of you did, some of you didn't. A few of you went off and had some secluded time, just had some relaxing time in the bath, had a few drinks, people watch, which is probably the best thing you can do. And others, the Triton of our group, decided to make a splash and quite a few holes. Yep, I went there, which was pretty interesting. Gaining him potentially a nickname or two.
It hurt.
Um, hence the mighty Triton. We actually talked about it off script, and Eric is 100% going to keep that from now on. It's just pretty awesome. After a few excursions, Willow and others decided to tell one of the brothers that they weren't having this, and they got some compensation of their own, some gold, 100 gold pieces, I think, and Corzin, the brother that you saved, decided to tell you, Willow, that he'd get you a book on the Dark Star at some point. So, uh, making a few colleagues along the way. You all ended up making your way back to the Merchant's Rest. You got a long rest, and we'll go ahead and pick up there after a wild and interesting night of fun and pleasantries. Surprisingly, you guys didn't fight anyone. That was pretty awesome. Kudos to all of you on that. But we'll see what happens here. So, without further ado, let the chaos ensue. So you all have woken up to get a long rest, no issues. Some of you might be a little bit sore than others, but nonetheless, everyone is okay. You wake up at the Merchant's Rest, and we'll go from there. What does everyone decide to do to start off a wonderful and bright morning? Who's roll? Okay, gotcha.
All right. So I'm gonna. We're at our inn. Do they serve food at
Yeah,
the place we're at?
yeah, they do.
Okay. I'm gonna. When I wake up, I'm gonna. Um, First thing I'm gonna do is pull out my book, start writing a little bit in the book, kind of recapping the previous day's activities. Try not to go too much into detail because that can quickly turn into a porno. Um, After I recap and kind of write out a list of the things that I want to accomplish, and I'm gonna head down and grab some breakfast.
Okay. You will find that you're the first. Well, let's see what everyone else is doing here this morning.
Staying separate, get our own.
You all. I think didn't you all decide to get one? No, that was actually back at the other one. You all got separate rooms in the Merchant's Rest. I don't think it was relatively too expensive. So,
I
yeah,
was
you
gonna
each had
say, I
your
think
own
a
room.
lot of us paid before we even left.
Oh,
for-
someone's opened up a new bottle of something.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to see Elara going from lawful good to chaotic evil here. It's gonna be so great.
Listen, it's just gonna be a plot twist. You know, we're figuring it out.
I would say that it's probably driven by.
Okay.
Uh,
Mira, Phaedra, what about you guys?
Phaedra's gonna do what she does either every morning or every night, and take some time to practice.
Yeah, she
Nice.
is.
So practice it. What are you okay, okay. What
The violin.
violin, thank you. Phaedra, 21 on the violin. For those of you, so these walls aren't that thick. And even downstairs, this isn't a large place. Even downstairs, some of you catch a glimpse of some sweet music coming from upstairs. You catch a few notes that are off, maybe for you connoisseurs of instruments or the violin, things of that nature. You hear a couple mistakes, but you start to actually hear a sweet, sweet melody coming from upstairs.
Kai isn't
Um,
even going to pay attention to it. He's just going to keep eating his food.
Hello?
Like it. What?
Who'd you say?
I said, Willow's not even going to pay attention to it. He's just going to kind of keep doing his thing. It's way too early in the morning for this shit.
he just thinks it's background music at the all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet.
That's it. Yep.
I love it. I love it.
But yeah, after she's done, she'll pack it up and come downstairs dressed in her full armor like nothing happened.
I didn't do it. What do you mean? I'm not playing the violin.
As soon as most of the people gather around the table and start eating, I'll be like, "Can you believe somebody's fucking playing a violin this early in the morning?"
I thought
Killing
it
me.
was very nice.
You're killing me.
Mira, are you downstairs as well, or are you sleeping?
Reading my book at the bar
Reading your book at the bar. I love it. All right.
with my food.
Elara, are you coming downstairs as well?
Yeah, I'm just vibing, listening to the violin.
Yeah, just chilling. All right. So you'll go downstairs, you eat some breakfast, nothing crazy. Right this blonde, short-haired, blonde, I wouldn't say extravagant looking half elf, but well dressed comes up. You would have known that this is right this Balric, the owner of the Merchant's Rest. Um, yes, hello. Well, I have a note from your. Hold on a minute. I have a note from your friends here. Galen. That's the mighty Triton, from what I've heard. Some interesting buzzwords going on about him, and Snagdy. I don't know. Wee little fellow. Apparently they're sick, ill up in their rooms. They told me to hand these over to you. Let you know that they're going to be taking a day's rest for right now.
A day's rest that was just interrupted by my loud playing.
Oh, was yes, 100%, absolutely.
I'll take him.
It seemed that they were as you could tell, and you look at one of the notes from Galen here. You see a little bit of spatter, a few speckles of what you can only imagine is might have been puke. You have no clue, but he kind of holds it to you from the tip, and they looked rather ill. But by all means, check on them if you want. But they said they need a day's rest. Just take a moment.
Maybe I should go talk to him. Maybe I can cure him.
That would probably be for the best.
Absolutely. How about you go do that? Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
By all means.
No, I wouldn't.
Do not let your guard down.
Real quick, out of character, if I want to ritualistically cast something,
Yeah.
it has a casting time of 1 hour. But if I want to ritualistically cast it, how long does it take? Is it still an hour, or since it's ritualistically, it takes even more time?
I thought it was 10 minutes, but that's a great question.
I think it's 10 minutes unless it's specified a specific duration.
Okay. Well, while while Gorge is up there taking a little note at our friend, I'm gonna ritualistically cast Find Familiar at the table.
Okay,
And-
yeah, you would spend the 10 minutes plus whatever it is and go from there. Okay, so you're gonna have some fun casting this. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Wow, these kind of like.
You're casting this at the table in the middle of the
Absolutely.
dining hall?
Can I
Gonna-
counterspell a ritual casting? Just curious.
If you have the spell slot for it, please. 100% you can.
Please. It'd be fucking hilarious. I don't like these. I don't like
So-
these.
How are you ritualistically casting this? I'm just curious whether I'm amazed or
That's exactly what I want to know. Willow is ritualistically casting some stuff right in the middle of the dining hall. Can you describe to us what we're seeing here?
Yeah, so I would imagine, I'd have all the material components out. After I'm done eating, I kind of move the plate away and I pull out all the components for this and I have my pipe and I pull out some of the pouches that have a little bit of my pipe, my smoking tobacco weed in there as well, and kind of puffing on that and just kind of drawing weird diagrams, not a pentagram, but like having this little diagram out. I'm just lighting charcoals and incense and puffing on my pipe, and as the ritual comes to completion, this animal pops out of my pipe and forms from a cloud of smoke.
what is the animal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a weasel. I don't really like I'm gonna go with a fox. It's not specifically on here, but I mean, it's not really gonna do anything for me, so I'm gonna go with the fox.
Alright.
And
All
yeah,
right.
it's gonna be a fox. It kind of just like sits on my shoulder, and its tail like wraps around and kind of dangles down the other shoulder.
DM,
Chilling with me for now.
You see, some people are amazed. They're sitting around you, kind of looking. Some people are on slight alert because you are a newcomer in here, and you are casting a spell mid dining hall in the morning,
sure.
but it's early enough. You hear some scuttlebutt. You hear some people talking about you, but you haven't really alerted anyone too much right now.
DM, would I have seen this spell casted before, or would I be terrified that this creature might be evil?
Give me an Arcana check. I mean, as a paladin, maybe, but I don't. Let's find out. Yeah, you're fucking.
I'm swinging at that bitch. I'm terrified of it, and I'm decapitating it as it's coming out of the smoke. I'm swinging.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Or if you're
Are you
you're
actually?
serious?
Because this thing's popping out and sitting on my shoulder.
You said
so
it was
you're
coming
essentially-
out of the pipe. As it comes out of the pipe and starts to solidify, I'm thinking it's a ghoul, and I'm swinging.
It's right in front of my. I mean, I'm cool with it. Just I was coming right out of my pipe. Then I'm
Let's
like,
see how
thud-
DM says it.
I'm cool with
If you're,
it.
If you're swinging, you're swinging. Make an attack roll.
Phaedra will intercept.
So does that give me disadvantage?
No, she's just gonna try and block it and like grab it with her bare hand, just like enough.
So you're swinging with your weapon.
Thank you. Please, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. This is great.
All
Yeah,
right,
you
so
tell me what to do.
hold on. So you're
I'm
swinging
terrified of it. I'm screaming, "Oh my god, this is evil! Kill it! Kill it!" And I'm swinging.
Oh, God. As
Um,
he's freaking out, as she's going to swing, I'm like, he's just my friend, but you
Fa-
can keep
Phaedra,
swinging. I'm totally
Phaedra,
cool with it.
Phaedra, give me a sleight of hand check. Let's see if you're quick. Let's see how quick you are to try to go ahead and make an attack roll. Zutag, and then Phaedra, give you a sleight of hand check. Let's see if you're quick enough to intercept this.
I forget what my familiar does.
17.
Oh. So Phaedra, as you go to grab this, you feel the great club as you're saying, wait a minute, right out of your hands, and it swings through.
Can
Are
I,
you-
as she's swinging, I can give it a command. Can I tell it to like jump or move as he's swinging it, or is he automatically going to hit him?
So what happens as you're casting this? As you're casting, since it hasn't fully formed, he starts to see this smoke arise, and it starts to come out in the shape of, you know, the 3D models of baby faces when they do those, and it looks really interesting.
Carl,
That
full
that's ex-
disclosure, if I saw that in real life, if Carl saw that, I'd be swinging too. That's all I'm saying.
That's exactly what it starts to look like, and then it starts to like grow the ears, and you get the fur and the little squint like sharp fox eyes.
That's creepy as
And
fuck.
it gets about halfway through, and he hasn't completed the spell, and you swing through the mist of this fox. And Willow, can you give me an Arcana check?
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do it. Normal Arcana.
There you go.
You are able to, with your knowledge of this, you're just overpowering thought process and not being phased. You're able to maintain focus on the spell as it literally, his great club comes within like an inch of your face. You even, one of your nose hairs, your long ass nose hairs, just like literally just feels the great club drift by. And right as it does, the fox continues to form around you and forms around your neck.
I'm gonna completely be unfazed by it. Like, I get it. This is my fox. Don't kill him. He's my buddy.
I'll look around and see if anybody else was scared of that, and then just kind of tuck my shirt and pretend like nothing happened, like it was cool.
Right this comes up to the table and you know, kind of in a hurried stance, and he kind of kind of leans down, puts his hand on the table abruptly. What are you doing here? What is this nonsense? I have been given word by Bantalier that you are good people, but you are starting to cause a scene. Do I need to call the guards?
We're just playing a game. Don't worry about it. We're good people. Have fun.
I'm gonna lean over to him and say, I did not know either, but I was not as fast to react.
I can't wait to do like,
Wait, you say that to Zutag?
I said to you, yeah,
All right.
to Zutag.
Zutag just like leans over towards you, like making sure nobody's watching, and goes for a fist bump. Yeah.
Just gives it right back.
are both of you in heavy armor?
I think I'm wearing.
Are you wearing?
I am most definitely in clothes.
You're in clothes.
I'm in chainmail. That's that.
Okay, so
Is that
medium.
heavy?
Okay.
I got a chain shirt.
Okay, I was gonna say if you're in heavy armor, it was just gonna be if you want to do a sleight of hand check to see if no one sees, by all means, but you don't have to.
I'm okay with people seeing. I'm just looking around because Zutag probably doesn't pick up whether people are looking or not.
Got it.
I'm good too, but we're gonna let's see how sneaky we are.
Yeah, they definitely see you. So Willow, right? This looks over to you and says, "Good people or not, you are making a scene. No more.
You said hi to my friend, my fox.
No more what?
The aggravation is growing on his face.
I'll look
Phaedra
at-
slides him 4 silver.
I'll look at Gorge. Be like, what he's saying is, you can't pull out your great club and try to hit me anymore. He's yelling at
That was
you
Zutek.
through me. Is what he's saying.
That was Zutak.
Huh?
You said
Oh, I
Gorge.
thought I meant. Sorry, Zutak. My bad. My bad.
I wasn't.
So I'm gonna look at this fox around his neck, and I'm looking at him curiously, and I'm gonna very seriously. So I know the dog goes woof, and the cat goes meow, and the bird goes tweet. But what does the fox say?
The mouse goes
I am
squeak.
unfamiliar with this creature.
You'll find out in due time. He's pretty quiet for the most part, so doesn't really make too much noise. Only when
That
he
would
needs
make
to.
sense. Understood.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He likes you. Not
I thought it
Zutak.
would be like a
Gorge.
ring ding ding of some type. I was not sure.
I think it's a yak
Really?
yak yak.
I said, goes moo.
Right.
Hi
This
tea
just
hi
looks,
tea hi tea ho.
You guys are fucked up.
I'm clipping this, by the way. This looks over at Phaedra. Listening to this, pockets the 4 silver, but please, just keep the weapons away, please. And here, I forgot to give you this. Looks over at Alara, who has not made a sound, and gives Alara this note. This is from Bantalier. Just please leave.
Thanks,
And
Pops.
he walks away.
What does the note say?
I don't know, read it.
I think that guy might have overreacted a little bit. I'm just throwing it out there.
Let's see. He was a little upset. Don't worry about him.
Is the note still on the table?
No, Laura
Right.
has it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does the note say? Ring ding ding a ding a ding.
That's exactly what it says. Now, you need to figure out what that means. Good luck. Bye, everyone. We're going to spend this whole session figuring out what the fox says. I can't wait.
Sorry, Ev. Sorry.
No, I'm clipping it. I freaking love this. So you get a sense. It's a very short note from Bantalier. Friends, the master at the Temple of Life would like to see you. Remember, that's the one where we dropped the nose off. Apparently, something is happening, and they need your help. Love, Word Splasher.
Hey, the wood smasher, dope smasher, coke smasher, wants us to go to the tree of life.
It's a lot of words.
I was gonna do a message, but I figured that wasn't gonna work. I was gonna do like actual message, but I was like, nah.
Don't you
No.
fucking dare. Don't you fucking
Yeah,
dare.
no, I relay the information that we should probably go visit. God, I said the tree of life, and now I can't remember the real name.
The Temple of Life.
I believed you.
The Temple of Life. That's my bad.
That's awesome.
I thought the wood smasher actually lived in the tree of life.
That's about right.
Yes,
I'm in.
yes, that is 100%.
Where's the place of life in relation to us? Is this something that we can walk to fairly quickly, or should we get Magic Carpet guy to give us a ride?
No,
What number are we here?
Oh, yeah,
Let's-
that's right. We have a map.
let's go to. It's a great question. Let's find out because I can't remember. You are at location,
We're black screen.
huh?
Black screen.
You black.
Yeah, we're at no location at the moment.
Do you have our icons on there?
Yep, I'm working on it.
Hospitality, merchants.
Let me work it.
Did that carry you guys over? Just curious. I did something different.
I put my thing down, flip it, and
I
reverse
did
it.
not.
It
All right,
did. It switched us pages, and then we switched back, and then we did not. Still aren't
Oh.
able to see.
All right, one moment.
The Temple of Life is 123, and we are at 7, I think. Yeah, 123 and 7.
Can you
Now
guys see now?
The characters are on there, but it's still black screen.
Why?
Oh, I
Do
see
I-
where we're at. Okay, we have to go right across the bridge and down, and we're there. So we're real close. We're real close to it.
Real close.
Oh,
Hold on 1 second. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
for some reason, Fog of War came back on that one, and I don't know why, but
Are we?
It-
We're on 32. You said.
No, we're at 7
We're at
here,
7.
and we have to go to 123.
Oh.
Yep.
We should
So we're
probably go around this way.
look, if you want to go sightseeing, whatever you want to do.
I'm not gonna follow Zootag.
I'm gonna see if I can fall off that bridge.
That's fantastic.
If you want to voluntarily just fall right off and get carried away, you're more than welcome.
Zutog tries to swim the river instead of take the bridge.
Yeah. So everyone has some morning breakfast, does their thing. Do you all decide to? What do you decide to do? Are you going to the Tree of Life, or are you taking the long way around, or are you going straight to it? What are you thinking?
Willow's going straight there.
Willow's
Yeah, I
gonna be
don't-
that kind of guy.
I don't know
Phaedrus
why we'd
with
pussy.
Willow.
I don't know why we'd pussyfoot around. But this
I'm
isn't the
following
Family
Laura.
5. We go right there.
Yeah.
Zootag, are you going all the way around?
Please, for the love of God, do it.
Oh,
You guys
sorry.
are
No,
lost.
no, I would follow the crew.
Mira,
Confused, thinking that we should go the other way, but I would still follow.
Mira, from your side, you following suit?
Pop, 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 pop,
Just
pop,
following
pop.
the gang.
I'm gonna take that. All right, perfect. All right, so you're waltzing your merry way through. You see a big ass bridge. You see a beautiful river. As you're walking through, you just notice kind of a happy town. You know, this part of the way that you're working through, you see a lot of merchants. There's a lot of tool shops that you walk past. It seems relatively cheerful. Things are upkept. You see the royal guard walking through, just, I don't want to say nonchalantly, but somewhat relaxed. You would gather the feeling that everything is very well patrolled, and they don't really have too much crime, especially in the areas that you're going through. So really no issues there. You see a lot of happy people going through, a lot of trade. You just get a really good sense that the town you're walking through is very safe. You see shops all around here and there. You see some oddities. You do see some maybe some weaponry. You get a sense. You hear people talking. You get a couple of whispers still. Very similar to some of the whispers that you heard in the orgy last night.
Yeah.
You do hear a lot of people saying that the princess is pretty fucking ugly. That's just you get that sense. Like you hear some whispers.
As we're walking,
Go
I'm
ahead.
assuming I'm going to be a little bit ahead of Zootag.
Probably.
Like halfway through the walk, the fox is going to completely turn its head like Exorcist style and look straight back at Zootag and give him a little wink. And then just slowly turn its head back, looking forward with me.
Is Gorge close to me?
Yeah, I'm nearby. I'm keeping within about 5 feet of you or so.
I'm gonna whisper, trying so that Willow doesn't hear me. Did you see that?
He seems to have something against you.
I think it might be evil.
We will keep an eye out on it and kill it if needed.
Maybe we should just kill it anyway.
I'm gonna hold on.
Is it still wrapped around your neck, you said?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to do Oh yeah, I don't hear you guys. All right, never mind. I was gonna say if I hear you guys, I was gonna have it disappear for a second.
I mean, I can roll a performance check if you would like, DM, to see
Yeah, I
how
rolled super
well
low.
I whisper.
I rolled
okay.
super low. Don't
Yeah.
good.
Oh, you're good. You're
Alright,
good.
that's
Yeah,
it.
he doesn't hear you.
I just want to fuck with him a little bit.
I'm gonna hold my mace a little bit tighter.
They're definitely gonna jump your ass here soon.
How cool is it?
As you're passing over this bridge, you see a mural that says the Nine Arches, and you actually catch a couple that's drawn up a boat traveling under the bridge, and as I'm assuming someone would probably peep over. You see that they come up, and you see them etching something in stone, and the man sitting there just etching something, and the woman sitting back in this sundress esque kind of deal, and she seems all happy and giddy and stuff and whatnot. But he's just etching away at something real quick. You walk on through. You pass the Knight's Pride, right out of right past this bridge here at 124. You pass the Knight's Pride. That's a weaponry armory, a large blacksmith. Walking through, you pass a few other tidbits. Nothing worthwhile, but a few things. You don't see too much going through in the alleyways until you end up at the Temple of Life, the Tree of Life. I guess that's what we're doing here.
The sound of silence.
Well, I heard a couple of renditions of The Sound of Silence over the weekend. It was actually
No, I'll
pretty
be right
amazing,
back.
but that's a different story. So as you walk up on this temple, it's an extremely large temple. There's this main portion. You see these massive pillars that are winding up in the front. Two large stone doors that you can imagine open up. You see people kind of walking. The doors are open. You see people kind of walking in and out. It's not busy, but you get a sense that people do use this often. You see back behind it, roughly, you catch the glimpse, the side of another smaller building, and you see some what you can imagine is priests or clergy walking, I guess from the back of the building to this other building. Um, Everything seems welcoming, nothing too crazy. What do you do?
Side note: can we kill this fox like it's Kenny? Just every session, we just kill this fox.
Oh my god, you killed the fox! Yeah, dude, I would love to make a game out of this. That would be freaking awesome.
Sorry, didn't mean to take anyone's immersion away. I just have a feeling that I want to kill this fox.
The joke will be at the end of the campaign. The big bad guy was the fox the entire time. Every time we kill him, he comes back stronger.
I did watch a short about how there's no real big bad. It's just all the bodies of everyone you killed throughout the campaign. You just get to a certain point where it's just this massive beast. It was actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, it was really cool.
Droop doesn't scare me.
Yet. Wait till I give him some legendary actions.
You just wait. Droop's coming back in this campaign. So do you guys walk into the temple, or what are you doing?
Did the note tell us what to do after we got here?
Nope.
Didn't
Yeah,
it say
it
the
said
high priest
we have
was...
to talk to someone.
It just said that the people at the Temple of Life are looking for you, and they need some help with the people that some interesting things are going on.
Once we get in there, I'm going to say, "What you want?"
A couple of clergy come up to you. Yes, my son. Yes, my daughter. Sorry,
Brother.
Anytime you need, you can come seek refuge here. We can give you food and cleansing whenever you need. We sense a undying presence about you.
Can you tell me if that fox is evil?
I want to ask Keegan if it was. Did he? Is Find Familiar? Can he do? Is it Celestial?
I don't think it
No,
has
it doesn't. No, this one isn't. It's just I just wanted to make sure. I'm not sure. It's wrapped around his neck. I don't know if that's for
That's what I'm
protection.
worried about.
I I
I,
if
I
if you
think he's
want
being held hostage.
if you want, we can take you to the high priest Otmar. He might be able to cast some kind of detection of good and evil, and we can find that out if you'd like.
Willow, blink twice if you need our help.
I'm just gonna say that Willow blinks twice, knowing. I'm just kidding. I don't want to say that for him. Willow doesn't blink at all.
Willow is no longer a playable character.
It- do any of you need cleansing? Any healing? Food? We have delicious soup in the
We
kitchen that we could take you to if you need some food.
we were told to come to you about some things that were happening by our friend Bandersnatch or whatever his name is.
Beelzebub, I think.
The hash slinging, the slash ringing, whatever.
Oh, and you see some of the clergy chuckle. Oh, and they catch themselves. They go. Yes, you mean Bantelier. And one of the clergy says, Bandersnatch. That's a good one. We're gonna keep that. Yeah. Maybe we should go speak to the high priest Otmar, and he could certainly um provide further details about the things that are going on. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Um, Willow, I need you to either blink once or twice.
3 times.
Zutag, take that however you want it.
I'm just gonna look over at Gorge and give him a little look, like, let
I'm,
me know.
I'm just gonna whisper, "Not good."
uh, so the clergy kind of surround you. This big group. They're used to helping people. You get a sense that they're relatively kind folk. And they walk right this way, please. We will take you to Otmar, the high priest. And they walk you into these large doors. And as you walk in, you get a sense that this is an old place. The walls not crumbling by any means, but they're definitely scarred. They've definitely seen some wear and tear. You could see now you see a little bit more hustle and bustle inside. Um, you see a lot of rows, basically picnic table style, throughout this main chamber. You see relics all throughout. Some people are praying, some people are talking to clergy. If you look off in the back corner, you actually see some cots where you actually see some of the clergy performing this healing magic. One kid's arm is like dangling off his parents. It's this little half orc, tusk not even coming in. This brute of a dad, his tusks like up to his cheeks. Is just shaking his head, and this, the kid's arm is dangling, obviously broken, and the clergy is able to do some healing magic, and it goes and snaps right back into place. Scares the shit out of the kid, but the father you could see off in the distance scolding him. Right this way. We'll take you this way. So you go off to the
I'm gonna just
back
shake my
way.
head at their bedside manner.
That's not how you do this. Um, you catch a few things, but you get really a warm sense of embrace in this place, which is pretty beautiful. You go off to the back right corner, and you actually are led down a hallway, and see about a 50-foot hallway, and you take an immediate left, and you go in, and it's basically like a larger office. The clergy knock at the door. The gentleman who's leading you, and he bows. Um, Otmar, high priest, we have a group of he the clergy looks back at you. Do you have a group name? You were sent from Bantalier, but what do they call you?
Yeah, we're still working on that.
You're still
We'll
in
get back to
between
you.
names at the moment.
Yep, we'll get back to you.
We'll get okay. All right. Anyways, they said that Bandolier sent them, and there was he mentioned an issue, and I think you know what we're talking about. I figured that you would want to fill them in on the details of this issue. And as you look around, you see this stout dwarf pop up from his chair, and he bows, looks at them, and as you look, you can see it's dark brown skin, dreadlocks coming out of his beard and his hair, this long flowing dreadlocks out the back. You could see he's dressed in common robes, very similar to the clergy, but it's a little bit more embroidered. You'd get a sense that he's maybe a higher level. That kind of goes along with the high priest status. But he holds himself very well, just a commoner like anyone else. You could see that he's battle ridden as well. You get a scar on his right eye that goes all the way down, kind of like that. Just like he's been slashed or something. Maybe a cat attacked him. He's not wearing a little patch or anything, but maybe cat or a fox. You never know. He's definitely seen a little bit of battle. You could see his arms have some scarring, but he holds himself calmly. Thank you for coming. I am Otmar, the High Priest. So Bandolier has sent you to this location. Did he give you any details of the issue that we're seeing?
No, I don't think.
No, he has not. Just to come here and that you requested our presence and assistance.
Just like Bandolier to leave out a few pertinent details, but
A few? You mean all of them?
he kind of holds back a chuckle. He looks down so you don't see it. Yes, all of them. Well, he looks at the rest of the clergy. Thank you. Please let me speak to them alone. Looks at the whole group. Please step in and close the door if you wouldn't mind.
I'll step in.
I follow.
I follow.
Just disintegrate all of you.
I'm in.
Game over.
I'm in. This is your fault.
Game fucking over. Done.
Last room I go in for the campaign.
uh, uh, so he's not going to sit. So, since Bandolier has left out all of the details, we noticed that you dropped off a Noel and his brother, deceased, the other day. We were able to bring him back to life. We fed
I
him.
did not know his name was deceased.
I didn't either. I don't speak Noel. But we fed them, we clothed them. And afterwards, after about a day, their skin started to harden. It became flaky. It wouldn't be too concerning, as we've seen other things before, but we have other things going on that we've seen, and it progresses a lot worse than this. Perhaps I should show you. It's more of a transformation. Would you care to follow me?
Bring it. I'm in.
Got a lot of requests, dude. First we're talking about doors, now we're talking about follow me. You sound like a character from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, am I getting like
Follow
creepy
me.
vibes from him, or am I
Yeah,
getting,
like
Just note, very, very straightforward, deep voice. You actually get a sense of worry from him. Like he's very I don't want to say stoic, but he holds his emotions well. But you do get a little sense of worry, like something's going on that they can't figure out. Are you you're inciting that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a sense. You get a little bit of worry, like something's bothering him, and you're thinking that it is whatever he's about to show you. Like something's just fucked up. These guys can heal a good bit. You get a sense of the Temple of Life that they can take care of most curses, but they're not sure what's going on here, and they don't. They're not exactly sure. Like they've cured some things, but it just keeps happening. They have no fucking idea.
I'm gonna look at Gorge and say, you know what I mean? That's all I need to say.
I'm gonna nod, and then you're gonna see a.
Um,
Well, you won't see.
Zutak, just for curiosity, do you have
Hell
your
yes.
emblem? It's out. Okay, just
Yeah.
curious.
Why
Okay.
wouldn't it be?
I'm just asking. Um, he looks up at you, and as he's ready to walk out, he notices your. And is it a necklace? Is it on your shield? What is it?
But
Your both. Okay, so you're just decked out in saloon shit. Got it. You're a groupie. Okay. Uh, interesting. You're not the first one that I've seen with that symbol. A feline came by here a few weeks ago, trying to help. But that doesn't matter. He was of good service to us, but I assume he's off doing other things at this point. But I don't know. If he comes back, I'll. What is your name? I can let him know that there's another follower of. Is it Sabrina?
Saluna.
Sa- Salu- Saluna. Understood. I
Is
can.
she a teenage witch?
Zutak? No. No.
I think he was asking you that. You're the one that said Sabrina, not me.
Is she a teenage witch? What is your name? As he's looking at you, Zutak?
Oh, you're still looking at me.
Yeah, I'm looking right at you,
Um,
bro.
would I put two and two together that I've probably run into this feline before?
Probably.
I mean, does
I'm
Hey
just
Hey
gonna go ahead and say
realize?
yes. You want to roll an intelligence check just to see?
You tell me,
Go for it.
boss.
Go for it. Oh, is he? You straight rolling?
Yeah, I'll roll. I mean, isn't that what you
Oh,
just said
I
to
thought
do?
you were pulling out an actual d20. All right, you get it. You think you know who they're talking about, but you're not exactly sure. Maybe. You're kind of iffing on this. You've met some feline people, not too many, so you can narrow it down to like 5 people.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll just give him my name, Zutog.
Zutog. If I see this feline again, I'll let him know. But anyways, that's not the matter at hand. If you could follow me, I'll show you what I'm worried about. He comes out, goes back down the hallway, and keeps going out the back entrance. And you caught a glimpse off to the right that there's another place. You actually, as you're walking through, walking by that, you actually get a interesting smell. Um, Smells like a kitchen. You get some fragrances. Smells actually relatively good, to be honest with you. And you do see some people walking in with bowls of soup. Walking out and everything. But you go past that, and you actually go back to a larger, more rundown building, and it looks like a barn. You hear some noises coming out of the back. You see a few clergy standing in the front. They look like they're guarding it, and Otmar walks up with you, walks up to the clergy. It is okay. Um, let's let us in. They're here to help us. Um, Not sure of the name, but Zutog, he's the leader here. him and his band of fellows. They're here to help us take care of this issue.
Did I just become
So-
the leader?
You're the only one that gave a name right now.
You guys are fucked.
So they open the door, and you, at first whiff, you catch just a very fragrant smell of manure, and no need to roll because all of you hear
Smells like home.
pig noises coming out the back. So he walks you into this place, and it's somewhat kind of what you expect, and a very big surprise. So you do see often in one portion in this pin, you see about 3 pigs running around. And they're really interesting. All of you have probably seen pigs before, and while these look like pigs, you also get this, like, when you look at their faces, I don't know, something just seems a little weird.
They look like your mother, zoo dog.
Please tell me he says that out loud. Please, Laura, do you say that out loud?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
How much of that have you had?
Not enough.
I'm just feeling like being wet and wild tonight.
Oh my, I love this.
Alright.
I've had 1 drink.
The pigs are the
I
issue.
lied. It might be 3.
It might be half a bottle. He finished 1 bottle and opened another already.
I'm not
Well, the one
judging, I
only
was
had
just
1.
curious.
I only had 1 drink in it.
Oh, all right.
So
The pigs are not the issue. Well, they are. And as you look off, you actually see a couple of cots. And as you walk up, you see a few people that look like they're turning into pigs. They have hardened skin. Some of them are starting to have the little ears, little floppy ears. One of them has a pig nose. And then you see the gnolls off to the left as well with another clergy. And both of them have hardened skin, starting to flake a little bit. For the past few weeks, we have had issues. We weren't able to catch these ones. I'm not sure what is going on with these, but something is cursing our temple, and we're trying to keep things quiet. We are still able to assist many, but something is happening.
It's a classic story. I heard it before, except it was donkeys instead of pigs, but not good news.
Not good. Not good at all, dude.
So what's your plan with them now that they are pigs?
We are able to revert them back day by day, but we're utilizing a lot of the resources that we have from the clergy. And we've had a spur of individuals come in for healing. So we've had to uphold or maintain our presence here and not cause alarm throughout the city. We've unfortunately had to be sparing on who we heal in the presence of others and what we're able to perform back here. We have found that even if someone is transformed for a day or so, that we are able to pull them back. We have a few clergy that are resting right now in hopes to take care of these 3. But this continues at bolstering rates, and we have no idea what it is or what is going on. And if you could help us, that would be
So
great.
you have no real information to go on. It's just people are turning into pigs. Do you have an issue with failure to feed people?
No.
Do you have
no.
a hunger issue in the entire city?
Not anymore.
Glad we're seeing where I'm going.
A lot of protein in the vicinity.
Jesus.
People are
Um,
hungry. We've solved the issue. We no longer have an issue. We have an overabundance. If you want me to be frank.
Oh god, that was funny.
So you just know they're turning into pigs. Do you know? Has anybody given you information? Are they coming from similar groups? Do they hang out with each other? Did you ask any of them questions?
All great questions. Some of them have come in groups. Some of them have been loners. They have been from all around Onedbir and Aglarion, and even more distant than that. We have not found any similarity, except, and unfortunately for the fact that they all came here.
Were they turning before they came here or after?
The hardened skin is difficult to tell at first, but we believe that it was after they came here.
When did this start happening?
A few weeks ago.
Anybody really new to town that seems suspicious? Don't be suspicious.
Other than us?
Yeah, we're very suspicious.
Other than there are many newcomers in Onedbir. It is a flourishing town, as you probably have noticed, with many different details and wonders,
I don't pay
opportunities.
attention. I read.
But we help many people. Some of them have been criminals, some of them have turned to a life of the temple, but no one truly suspicious. All knowing that they came here and this happened.
Is there someone you turned away recently or could not help that may have expressed anger at the temple?
I cannot. Not that I can recollect. Um, we try to help with everything that we can, but I am one of many that tries to assist. Usually, my gifts are used for more of the serious notions of pain or anguish. Um, but I have not known of anyone that we have turned away or not tried to help. Zutag, I want to pause here for a sec. Zutag, I see that you cast Divine Sense.
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to read that. Ignore that.
Oh, you didn't cast it. Okay. But we have not turned away anyone that I know or can remember. It may help. There are these 3 areas. We have the temple that you walked through. There are places for the clergy to sleep, to get rest, to worship. Nothing other than my chambers are locked. We have this area back here where you can tell what is going on. And what we passed was the main dining hall. While people can bring in food to the main temple as they wish, we also have the dining hall, where we try to serve anyone and everyone at any hour of the day to keep them nourished.
Did do did all these pig people drink from the same water? The story I heard before, all these kids were drinking the same water, and they all kept turning into donkeys.
I I can make the assumption.
I see a couple people get that, but it's okay.
That's funny.
I thought you were going the Kool-Aid route, but
I was going Pinocchio, but it's okay.
yeah, I went slightly darker.
I mean, you're ready to just slaughter them all, so I get where your head's at tonight.
You went bacon and just it all went down from there. I can make the assumption that they have had food and dined here. I, we always try to feed someone and give them food or drink before they go off to their own actions or wants, desires, but I cannot guarantee that.
Did you have anybody that started in the kitchen around the same time that this started happening?
We have a cook that has been back there. It goes by the name of Trumbled. He's an old gentleman, so he's garnished the nickname Old Trumbled. I know, unique, I can tell. As he chuckles to himself, very dry, just very
Does
dry
anybody
individual.
else want to slap this man, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there. I'm right there with you.
He's about as useful as a fucking wet paper towel.
I couldn't
I
tell if it
love-
was just me, so I'm glad it's not.
I'm loving the shit out of this. This is so fun.
It doesn't surprise me.
So you didn't really answer my question. Did Old Trumbull start around the same time this is happening, or do you have anybody new to the Tree of Life here that was around that same time?
Old Trumbull has been here for many a time.
All right,
He's
then
a
I'm not
human.
talking about him.
Oh, you mean we? Hmm. I don't think we've had any new clergy in the dining hall or that have started. We always try to bring people to the Temple of Life in hopes that we can gain more fellowship. So I cannot necessarily say that no one new has started, but none that I can recollect at this time.
Zutag's bored with this guy. He's going to go pet a pig.
Has there been any? Is there anything similar between, or anything connecting all of these people? Is it the alley of, what is it called? Alley of Demise,
Yeah,
Despair,
Alley of Menace.
Alley of Menace,
The
something.
only the only thing that we can tell is that it has started here within the last few weeks in the Temple of Life.
It starts at the Temple of Life.
That's the only connection that we have in the temple.
Oh man,
Are they new to the temple or are they clergy members?
They were, you mean the pigs? The people here that have been changed? They were all fellows that have come in for some kind of assistance, some kind of cleansing or help.
So this is the first time they came in? You don't recognize them at all previously?
No, do not recognize them in the slightest.
Do you interact with your like your people that come here often, or you just kind of like a figurehead?
I do many tasks around here.
So you don't interact with the public much, huh?
I interact with people during worship, updating
by
them on
interact,
the
Does that mean you actually go and talk to them, or you just stand up front?
both. I stand up front and give leadership, and then I go and talk with the individuals. As I mentioned before, I offer my divine services for some more of the severe issues that come into play. I'm good at removing curses, which is quite interesting, but I don't want to boast.
yeah. So is there anybody like overseeing this besides you that we can talk to? Somebody who's dealing with this more intimately?
Um, so
Who's your
I
boss? Z got an email.
did you just Karen me on that one?
Yes. This dude's not answering anything.
Well, the Father Rye Callie
Is he bread?
is
There it is. There it is.
he breaks bread. He can. I've seen him restore bread, but I don't think he is bread. He is sleeping in his chambers. He has given me this task as he is trying to ensure that the public does not see this issue and become scared. We do offer our services.
They
You
won't
may
get scared if you give them bacon.
So,
We do have bacon, but not from these pigs. We have actually removed any type of meat from the dishes for right now, so as to not cause any worry or concern.
Don't you think that's a little like? Don't you think that makes you look more suspicious?
Not in the slightest.
Can I get a bowl of
You-
soup and inspect it?
You may need
Yeah.
a new PR person.
If
Is the soup complimentary?
the soup is complimentary for anyone
Oh, a
that
bowl.
would come in
Go.
here. Yes, you if
7 bowls.
if you would like,
I'm bringing back bowls of soup.
I can let me. We will
Oh,
leave
wait.
this area for
Uh,
now. Oh, go ahead.
I want to ask if anybody, any of the pig people ate the soup.
Yes, many. I would assume.
Give me a bowl of
Wait a
soup.
minute.
I'm good.
Wait, you actually asked a good question. Answer the question.
We should go this way, and I will take you to the kitchen, the main dining area.
I'm actually full. I'm
Oh.
good. I just ate.
No, no. Would you like a bowl of
Couldn't
soup?
eat another bite.
Would you like some soup? Or no? I am confused.
Yeah, I think we all want a
Uh,
bowl of soup.
oh, that
Yeah.
is.
Get it, get it. We'll go sit at a table. You have them bring them over here. We just got to go. We're gonna go sit at a table real quick.
But before you get the soup, I would like you to have a bowl of soup with us.
I cannot at this moment here.
No. Yes, you can.
I have many things to take care of, but I am sure that old Trumbull.
You're the one that requested our time.
Yes, yes, and I have given you mine right now. I must go heal.
No, that's not how this works.
Say the word, and I'll take them down, and we'll force feed them the soup.
I'm gonna
If
roll
you
an
request
insight
my time, you can't say I've given you my time. No, you've requested mine. I've given you mine.
Shiplap.
You will have a bowl
Shiplap.
of soup with us.
I'm rolling an insight check on this guy to see if
We call him the
he's
shiplap.
is he scared of trying the soup, or is he legitimately like, I need
I'm
to go
busy.
deal with other shit.
I truly have to go and heal some of these pigs right now. If you would like to stay and witness this, you are more than welcome, but
I'll carry your soup.
Here, I roll an insight check to see if he's like legit, if he's being legit.
if you give me some time, I need a few hours here. I'm going to be right here killing some of these pigs, these people. I will
Brother, I can
gladly
feed
have
you
a,
the soup.
I will
They're not going.
gladly
The pigs aren't going anywhere.
I will gladly have a bowl of soup with you in a few hours after I have.
After we've eaten the
Finish.
contaminated soup?
You don't have to eat any soup by any means, and who's to say it's what you mean contaminated?
Can I?
Listen, man.
Can I?
Everybody here, all the pigs ate the soup.
Maybe they did, maybe they did not.
Can I roll a check? I want to. What I want to do is I want to inspect one of the pigs to see if I can figure out if there's any like if there's like a something magical about this,
They all have a
or if
ring
this,
of soup, like a soup mustache.
I want to see if there's something magical about it, or if it's more like they were like the food was spiked or something. Like, is it a curse, or is it like something that was made?
I mean that if you want to do an investigation check, you can. I mean, the pigs are still being fed, so it would be very difficult to tell. If you wanted to do like a detect magic to see if there's any magical essence about this,
Yeah.
um,
Got detect magic.
you'd have to
Are they
do.
being fed soup?
It looks like slop.
I got
It looks
to
like
have
slop.
detect magic. Yeah. Well, yeah, how about let's just let this guy go do his thing, and maybe we'll talk to a few of the other clerics. We're not getting anywhere with this guy. I mean, hey,
As I mentioned, I need to heal some of them, and I will gladly have a bowl of soup with you
is
in a
your
few
healing
hours.
is your healing working? How are you healing them? Like, if you don't know what turned them, how are you healing
I am able to do a ritual that is able to help them out. As I mentioned, we have been able to remove this whatever it is, this distortion.
this curse?
Maybe a curse. We don't know. That is why you are here
Huh?
to hopefully help us
If
find that out.
if I may ask, are all pigs soup eaters, and are all soup eaters now pigs? What is the conversion rate between soup eating and pig?
I think I left those notes back in my office.
I'll
we
wait.
were, we were
Did I
trying
get the
to
soup yet? Because I'm
find-
gonna eat it.
You would have to go to the. No one's brought you soup.
Oh, I thought somebody was bringing a soup.
No, you guys have been talking to this motherfucker forever. No, no one's bringing you soup yet.
Can you
Did we
send
establish
someone
what
to
kind of soup this was? Did I miss that?
vegetable
You
soup?
Are there animal crackers in my soup?
there are little pig crackers in the soup.
Monkeys and rabbits, loop to loop.
If you want to go to the dining hall that you passed, you can gladly go and get some soup or talk to old Trumbull if you need.
Is there a young Trumbull?
No, once you become a devout priest of the temple, you take a vow of celibacy.
That's code for they gave you a vasectomy.
So Trumbull's not a common name then.
No.
I think
Okay.
I just figured out a name for our group, guys. Here comes Trumbull.
I'm in.
If the adventuring thing doesn't work out, we could be an a cappella group. Throwing it out there.
I like it.
Fucked up.
I can't.
I love it.
can't.
I'm in.
I just can't. I can't do it. Here comes Trumbull. I'm going to work on helping these few. Please, if you need anything, give them show any of the clergy this. And he takes off his necklace, and you could see it's 3 rings that are basically encircling each other. This is my symbol, and they will help you and give you any information that you need.
Will you be coming back with the notes on statistical analysis of soup to pig ratio?
Later, after I am done saving these people, I will gladly recall those notes for you. Not a
I'll wait.
problem. It will be a
How
few
do you know
hours.
you're
You can
saving
wait
them?
for me if you need.
How do you know you're saving them?
They turn back into people.
Have you ever
recover.
let one just completely change? What happens?
What do you mean? Completely change back, or what do you mean?
Just let the process take its course.
Well, that's what these are here. The the they were
So,
people.
just so I understand, is he turning the full pigs or the half pigs? The people who are
That's
got the
that's
floppy
what I'm
ears.
wondering.
Both. Both. He's able to
Okay.
do both, but they have limited resources, so some people are unfortunately turned the entire way before they're
Do-
caught. But
Understood.
he's able. Yeah.
So
Have
wait,
you
is there a time limit? Like, do the pigs die
a
if you
day,
don't?
right?
Yeah, right.
You can't
Like,
you well, no, he said he couldn't undo it after like a day, right?
No, I
all
didn't
right.
say that.
He said he can still undo whatever's plaguing them a day or two after they turn.
Yes.
All right, so the pigs aren't going anywhere. We'll watch the pigs. You go get your notes and bring back soup. We'll watch the pigs. They're not going anywhere.
I am going to help these people right now. If you
Hold
would
on.
like to stay and watch, you certainly can. And he's gonna open the little
Do,
this
do
little hatch.
do I quite understand why he is so against going anywhere and he has to do this right now? I'm confused. Carl's confused on why he has to do it right now.
Roll an insight check.
16.
You get a sense that he is just truly concerned and feel like he has failed right now. And he truly just wants to help these people.
Have
All right,
you?
I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna say, listen, I know that you want to help these people, but by curing them now, you are preventing us from figuring out the actual cure. Go get your notes.
Two clergy walk up behind you.
Have you asked any of these people if they're happier after they've been healed?
The two clergy walk up and grab you. If you do that again, the red cloaks will be alerted and you will be put in jail. That is your only warning. Do you understand?
What did I do?
Ooh.
Yeah, who did he grab?
If you put your hands on the head priest again, the red cloaks will be alerted and you will be put in jail. I need a yes or a no if you understand.
Understood.
Thank you. We are asking for your assistance.
Understood that he doesn't want to help these people.
If you don't want to be here to assist, you can leave as well. We are trying to do what we can with this issue.
Well, can you assist us then? Because this man's given us no information.
While they're having an argument with the guards, the high priest, Phaedra's gonna walk in and go to short and long and sit down by them.
Okay.
How turned are they?
They both have hardened skin. It's a little bit flaky at the moment, but that's all it is.
And
You know
we
that
just
you.
dropped them off yesterday, right?
Yep, it's been roughly a day.
Do I have any of the symptoms?
No,
So it's not the mist.
not the what?
The mist.
mist.
It's not the mist.
Because I walked into the mist as well.
Nope.
Can we talk to one of the people that has been changed back? Are they allowing us to talk to those people?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'll be like, all right, let's just maybe try to talk to one of those people and see if we can get something out of them. And I'll let them lead me off to wherever that may be.
See, who
So-
all is? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, no, go ahead and do that before I go.
Well, he's so Willow is
I'm going with Willow.
before they lead you anywhere. What does anyone else want to do here?
You said there were other clerics around, right? And we were given a token that we can hit the main cleric's token that we can ask other people things.
Yep.
Can
Just
I
the,
pull one of the other clerics aside and ask what they're using to heal them, and have they tried a lesser restoration spell, and has it been successful?
You find a younger human, probably mid 20s.
Is it his name younger human, and is there an older human?
Yes, this is younger human.
Okay.
Yes, there is a older human. My father, he's here as well.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm with you.
Yeah, he's here. I think it is I haven't done it myself, but I think if I recall, lesser restoration has been able to help on some of the minor side effects, but it has certainly not been able to help when they fully pig out.
I see
But
what you
it
did.
has helped with the half transformation.
Just the skin, just the light, the flakiness. After that, it takes something a little bit more. I think something about removing curses or something like that has to happen.
Oh shit!
Understood.
Did you want to talk to my father, older human?
I would. Do you know where the main cleric's office is and where he keeps his notes?
Would he? I, I, I don't know. That my father might, but I don't.
Then may I speak with him?
You sure?
I'm getting these damn
Yeah,
notes.
Say the word, I'll cause a scene if you need to steal them. I'll
sure.
whisper that.
do, do we have a rogue? Are we missing a rogue in this campaign?
Do we have a rogue in this kit? Nope. So he takes you over to his
How
father.
close are
Go ahead.
how close are me and Willow to Garrett?
You guys, it's a smaller area. I'd say you guys are all within a very closed area, so you could probably hear what they're saying, unless you're being
I'm-
quiet. Gorge.
No, I'm speaking very loudly. I want everyone to hear.
I'm gonna kind of glare at Gorge.
You're glaring at me.
Yeah. After you say, I'm getting those notes.
I'm gonna back down a little bit with once he does that. Please, please.
He
You-
said
you
he'll
see-
give them to us. There's no need to steal anything. I mean, if he takes long enough, I'm here for it. But he did.
Lawful Ryan is so fun.
Is is there a chair or a bench or anything in this room somewhere to sit?
Yeah, there's a couple of chairs and benches. Yeah, not
I'm
a
gonna
problem.
find a bench up against the wall and just say I will wait, and I'm gonna go sit down.
Okay.
I dare you to ride.
Can we grab those notes now? I can't wait for you.
So
The head cleric, yeah.
the head cleric guy's gonna look over and he'll look at young human and kind of like, you know,
I'm gonna look at Gorge and say, a liar, that one.
and he and young human. Okay, I'll take you. Not a problem. So you guys walk back to the main area, and you walk back, and when you saw Otmar's, you know, you saw you saw his place. You walk back, and this is where I think he keeps his notes. Goes back in the door, clicks it open. Yeah, well, hold on a sec. Hold on. Starts rummaging through a few things. And what exactly were you looking for again?
There's just no way you're asking us that. When we're asking about the pigs, we're asking about the notes.
You want all the notes on the pigs? This all of it?
You're not good at deceiving, child.
Here you go.
All of the notes.
Yeah, he literally hands you like a stack of notes and hands them over. This is all I have. I mean, and you guys, I'm waiting for it. Go ahead.
All of the
Shiplap?
notes.
Yeah, you saw him. You saw him
Slap.
rummage. You saw
Fuck
him
yeah.
rummage through a couple of things. He hands you over. This is literally all that we have, all that I know. Here you go.
Young
trying to
human. Are
deceive
we talking like
That's
below 15 years old, or how old are we talking? 'Cause
yeah.
No,
I've never
like
killed a child, but I will.
like 20s, like very early 20s.
What is going on here?
So
What
this is
happened to Zoo Tag?
Yeah,
Th-
what you get from this is he's not lying. Like this is all the notes that he literally knows about. This is all. It's a stack. Like
okay.
you see parchment. Like there's a stack
Okay.
there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all he knows about the pigs. What do you know about the pigs?
Wait, you're asking young human?
I'm asking young boy.
I just know that what I told Gorge. Were you sitting there, or did you go with them?
Is this in the other room, or whenever
Yeah,
you meant you went to the office?
they went back to the
If they went
temple.
to the office, I joined them.
Yeah, same.
I just know what I told him, that lesser restoration is able to work with the hardened, flaky skin, but other than that, if it's beyond that, it must be a remove curse type spell, and I'm too young and not wise enough to be able to perform that yet. But I do know it's got them really worried, and they're trying to maintain this issue before it spreads. That's all I know. Unfortunately, it's scary.
I imagine I can carry my insight check over through this one.
Yeah, yeah,
I assume he's telling the truth since I wasn't really paying attention to him earlier.
yeah, yeah. No issues. Yeah, he seems to be eager to help, 100%. But yeah, nothing. He doesn't have too much knowledge about what's going on.
Does anybody seem weird since this has started to occur? Any workers, any fellow clergy members?
I know that a couple of clergy have gotten sick, but we know how to, heal ourselves with the divine presence in the temple of life. So I don't know if that, that was the same thing. Um, I know that old Trumbull was worried that something was going on, but he's old and he looks around. May I say crotchety? I know that's a bad word and it's blasphemy, but he's crotchety in his old age.
Do you eat the soup?
Huh?
Do you
Do
eat
you
the
eat
soup?
the soup?
No, I save that for anyone that comes in. I am blessed enough to be able to harvest from around the city and be able to also bring that back. So I try to save certain things, the hard work of the clerics here, to serve others.
So what do you eat?
I'm more of a vegetarian myself. I try
Is
to stay
everyone
on.
here a vegetarian?
No, not all, but I also do not keep track of what everyone else eats.
Would you eat the soup?
Yeah, I would have no problem eating the soup. It did have some meat in it before, which I wasn't too keen on, if you know what vegetarian means.
Oh, I
But
do.
now
So you'd eat the broth with us?
yes, I'll eat the broth with you if that's not a problem.
I'm gonna look at Zoo Tag. Or Gorge came with me, right?
Both.
Yeah.
Let's go get some soup.
Okay, okay. We
I'm
can
gonna
go.
take the notes.
I'll
And
lead you. I'll lead you to the kitchen. Not a problem.
will we pass the boys on the way back? The boys being the
Everybody
group.
who didn't come with us.
Yeah.
So the kitchen was so you had the main temple, and then walking out, you see the kitchen off to the right, and then straight forward was basically where the pens were. So I would say that you could probably wave them on through the door and catch their attention, no issue.
Okay. We're going to get soup.
All right. So you guys all walk into this kitchen esque type deal. You see rows as you walk in. These two normal sized doors. As you walk in, you see um, two main rows of picnic tables in front of you. You see out in the back right, you see this older person coming out with this big pot of soup, and you see a few people sitting at the tables, and he goes through and he starts pouring out soup, very very cordial, and may the Redeemer bless you. Just goes off and starts pouring them soup, and goes back in the kitchen. You could see other people in another corridor that are washing dishes, just kind of going about their day. Nothing crazy, but people are in there. It's not lively. It's people are sick and in need, but they're in there. Do you guys want some soup?
I do
I'm
not.
not eating soup, but
I would like to take a bowl of soup, but I'd also like to watch as I'm in line for soup to see if they do anything different to any of the bowls.
Cool. So you sit down. So here you sit down and they'll bring us out. Someone will bring out bowls, and
Oh, it's not like a line that we go through like a soup kitchen
no,
style. It's
so,
an
so the
actual.
guy came out with a big pot and he was kind of pouring some stuff and then walking through. It's not a crazy amount of people in here, so trying to help out the sick and give back. You really see that they're really trying to help people. So you see someone bring out a handful of bowls for everyone, um, and then you see this old person walk back, brings out a larger pot. Oh, oh, young human, you have brought me some friends. Do they need blessings? You seem hungry. He starts dishing out some soup to everyone in your bowls. Blessed be the Redeemer. I hope he cures whatever is your ailment. There's a little, you could tell that he's just he's seen some days.
how do you like the soup?
Oh, I love the soup. It is my creation.
It's a soup golem.
I would love to put a golem on you guys right now, but that'd be I don't want to TPK the party. So
Like
he
to check the soup out, waft it, smell it, get any vibes from it.
So old Trumbull kind of nods and walks back. Go ahead and give me an investigation check as you kind of
14.
14. So you look down at this soup, you could see some lentils, some legumes, some peas, it looks like a hearty veggie soup. As you start to swirl it, around. What seems like what I can describe as like a chicken broth right at the start. As you swirl it around, you see the mixture of veggies and everything, but you see a little bit of like a little bit of a white wisp, kind of like something stir up from the bottom a little bit. You catch just a glimpse, but it just seems a little weird, a little off-putting.
You put semen in it.
Pudding. I thought this was soup.
He's jacking off in the soup. I gave you guys an orgy last time. Someone jacking off in the soup is not out of the realm of possibilities in this one.
I'm calling
Catch
OSHA.
like any acrid smell or anything.
It smells like a what you would think a veggie soup would smell like. It doesn't smell
So
like
it's just
anything.
got a weird.
It has a weird little look to it once you start stirring it around. Yep.
Am I
I'll wait
getting any
till it
scent of
leaves.
pork?
Any scent of pork? No, no. There's a big sign that says no pork, no bacon allowed for right now.
Okay.
That would be pretty.
It's got a
terrible.
picture of a pig with the circle and the line through it.
And but the lines going through that, like right where the neck is to sever the head from the body.
I'm
it's
gonna
very
ask Homeboy
misleading.
what his secret ingredients are.
So old Trumbull, are you talking about him or the young human?
Yeah, Ultron.
He went back to the kitchen after he was done pouring your stuff.
I'm gonna head back to the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna show Willow the soup because he said he wasn't having any. And then I'm gonna try it.
Does that like milky stuff or whatever at the bottom, does it seem like it's just an ingredient, or does it seem like it's some type of magical enchantment, something, yeah, something additional in there?
Give me a nature check.
Oh
Yeah, we'll go
shit.
with that. Why not? We'll go with
Does he
that.
get advantage since I'm there with
Or
him showing
medicine.
him?
Yeah, you know what? You can have advantage. We'll go nature check.
Advantage nature. Nope. I ain't no
You
shit.
no fucking idea. No idea.
Okay, I'm gonna eat it.
Zootag, I think it should be safe.
Okay.
All right.
Zootag's
Anyone else? Anyone else following? So young the young human. Yeah, this looks really good. I'm glad that they took the pork out of this and the meat and everything. I just I don't know. I've never tried it. I've always wanted to give to other people. But hey, since there's a bowl, and he tries to cheers you, Zutag, and he starts whittling away as well. Anyone else trying it?
Nope. I'm not trying it. In fact, I think I'm gonna. Is there? Uh, so the people I was originally going to talk to that have been transformed back from pigs, I'm gonna try and whittle my way over to those folks to have a conversation with them.
So the people that have been transformed back wouldn't be in this area. You do see
Yeah.
some. Okay. Oh, you're leaving. You're splitting the party.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna start walking off because Zutax tried it. He looks totally fine after a few seconds. We're figuring it out.
All right. So anyone else doing anything at the table before we split over to Alari here?
Is there a plant nearby?
Sure.
You gonna pour
That's
the soup in the plant? I love it.
I want to try and pour the soup in the plant if no one's looking.
Sure. Give me a sleight of hand.
All right.
I fucking love it.
There it is. 9.
Yeah.
So
Young human looks over at you, but why would you waste that? We could have given that to someone else. That's wasteful.
Your plant lacked nutrients. It, and I'm gonna grab one of the leaves. Clearly dying. Soup is good for plants. My father was a botanist.
So full of
Give me a
shit.
deception check.
I pull out one of my books on plant. I don't
Let's
believe you.
see. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking believes you.
19.
At first, he's like, well, I mean that would spruce up the area, and that would probably make people feel more welcome. I mean, okay, I really like this, so I'm not going to give anyone. This is delicious. I'm not going to give the plant my stuff, but I understand. I won't tell anyone. Don't worry.
I like this guy already.
Mira, do you have any books on cooking or ingredients?
Oh, what's that one that Rusty got? Fuck.
That's a good call. Let me look in my backpack. As she pulls out book after book after book. When I know it's in here somewhere.
Roll a d20.
Oh,
I know that wasn't the main books we talked about, but let's see. You know what? You have books.
you said just D20?
Yeah, let's just roll a d20. You
7.
don't have a cookbook in your pack.
Sorry guys, I thought I had one.
Whatever.
Must have
I'll
traded
finish
for
my
something
soup.
else.
Phaedra, we'll end with you, and then we'll go over to Alara. Anything you're doing at this table?
I'm actually not at the table. I never left short long
Oh.
side.
Fuck, you never left them. All right.
Nope.
We'll
So we
pause
have
there.
4 different places that the party is. I like it.
Yeah. All right, so Phaedra, let's go back to
Is
you
there a
real
fifth
quick.
room?
Oh, please, for the love of God, don't
5
fucking
rooms
do
at
that.
once. I like it.
All right, Phaedra, so you're with long and short. What do you got?
So what time did we drop them off at the temple? Do we remember that?
We'll say about maybe midday or so, maybe somewhere in that ballpark, maybe a little bit earlier in that ballpark.
Okay. She's gonna look at short and long and see if they recognize her before she begins to talk to them.
They
Do you know who I am?
Yes, we do. You took the magical ride with us, right?
Yes, very good. Listen, I'm sorry to see that you and your brother are in this state, but I'm glad to see he's alive again. I'm hoping you can help us, though. Return the favor.
We seem to have caught something maybe from the mist. As he's looking at his skin and his brother, they're both looking at it. We don't know what. I don't know if we can help you. What do you need?
When did you start this transformation? I recall we dropped you and your brother off around midday. He was dead, so if it was the mist, it shouldn't affect him now, should it?
We don't. We're not magic. We don't know. It started. It we noticed this. We noticed late last night that we had itchy skin and took nothing of it. But this morning it seems to have spread.
And when did they resurrect your brother?
Uh,
Do you know approximate time?
I I don't have those fancy things that people tell time with.
Was the
Sun
sun up? Was the sun down? Was the sun halfway?
halfway down.
Halfway up.
If you if you will allow me, I wish to try something. Does one of them look worse off than the other?
No, they're about the same.
Okay. Phaedra is going to put her hand on Long, since I think that's the one that died.
Yep.
And I'm gonna burn 5 points of my lay on hands to try to remove a disease or poison from him.
I'm gonna check one thing real quick. Hold on. I need to check one thing real quick.
I like it, Nate. I was thinking about doing the same thing for what's his nuts' men decided to stop me.
You can do that. Okay. So as you touch long skin and your holy power starts to come out, you start to see that the skin starts to clear up. Slowly but surely, it starts to clear.
Is there any cleric still in the room?
Yeah, so you still have the head honcho, Otmar. He's still performing a ritual at this point. It's only been, probably 10, 15 minutes in. And the two clerics that came and grabbed Zutog, they went back outside the door, back outside, so they wouldn't have seen you.
Okay. I will not interrupt Otmar, and I'll go to one of the other clerics. Like, I do not mean to disturb your head high priest, so I thought it'd be best to come to one of you. Is there any chance you could get me a potion of remove disease and one of removing poison? I wish to test a theory.
Um, yes, we can. What is the theory? What's going on? I mean, we could check the vaults, but I don't know if I have a one of. It might take me a minute, but I could probably go get one. It might not be readily available in the temple though.
Okay, so how far away from me are these guys that they may have heard me chanting with my lay on hands in Infernal?
I would say they wouldn't have. They were outside
Okay.
the door, so they wouldn't have heard you.
Okay, good. I have used my holy power to try to cure them as us paladins can, and it seemed to have some effect on the other ones. So I wish to see if it's a possibly disease or poison and rule that out rather than, jump to this silly thing of curses.
That so the clergy look at each other. Yes. I could run and go get one, but I have a few strings I can pull with one of the potion masters, but it's going to take me a little bit of time. I can go grab one though.
She's gonna just gently stroke his arm, like, "Thank you. I'm sure they will appreciate your service. What is your name?"
Startled. Um, uh, my name is Homer. My name is Homer.
Well, Homa, you do this favor for me, and perhaps then I will put in a good word with my superiors for you.
Yes, thank you, thank you. And he kind of bustles off and nods at the other clergy, and apparently he's been seduced by an infernal paladin. Okay. Um, What else you got there, buddy?
She'll just sit down and wait for the high priest to finish, and just chat up short and long, make sure they're comfortable, see if there's anything she can do to, make them more comfortable in the time being.
Okay. All right, Elara. So you were going to talk to old Trumbull there, old Trunchkin, right?
Yeah, old boy.
So you walk back, you get a glimpse of old Trunbull there, mixing a pot, doing a couple of things. Go ahead and give me a perception check if you don't mind.
22.
Yeah. So as he's mixing here, you see him right as you're about to walk in the door. You catch he has a in his robes. He actually pulls something out. And he looks to his left or right, but you haven't made it in the door yet, and he actually just drops something in, puts it back, and puts it in his pocket, and just keeps stirring.
Does he notice me with that noise?
As you
Or-
walk in, he notices that you walk in. Do you need more soup?
I need you to tell me what you just pulled out of your robe.
It's just one of my ingredients. Nothing harmful.
Nothing harmful, but you just keep it on your person and not in the kitchen.
I'm going to carry over your 22. When you look at him and he's talking, he has this like awkward smile about him that seems a
I
little
figured as much. He
like
seemed creepy.
he's got this little like puppet-esque smile like going on a little bit, but what you also notice is he's got a little bit of a twitch, like just in randomness. You also notice his eyes are a little glassy.
Are you high as a kite right now?
No, I am just here to serve the people.
The people?
Everyone that's hurt. Yes, I'm just here to serve.
You're doing that by putting special ingredients in.
It is. He starts to back away a little bit from you. It's to help them, to make them feel better quicker. Yes.
What is it?
It's an ingredient. I was told it would help.
By who?
He starts to back away, and he kind of stumbles a little bit, puts the pot down, and it's not my wife. It's not her. It's not her. I was told this would. I was told that this would help. I was told in my dreams that this would help. I was told this
Who
would help.
told you?
It's not my wife. I promise. I promise. It's not her. It's not just it's me. Just if what's wrong? Why are you questioning me?
Who's
And
your wife?
he starts to get a little frantic at this point.
I don't care. Who's your wife?
You just leave her out of this. There's nothing to do with her. Why are you questioning me? What are you doing here?
Who's your wife?
At this point, everyone that's at the table starts to hear this.
Wait,
What's your
you mean
wife's name?
Everyone at the table like that I'm at, or table?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, he's got it.
He's got it.
He's good. He's good. Don't worry.
She got it. She got it all figured out. It's fine.
I was talking
Someone
about the
yell.
guy. I was talking about Trumbull, but
Tremble.
yeah.
So
What does your wife do for a living?
She's she stays at home and she's she messes with plants. She's a botanist.
You got any kids?
No. What does that matter? What do you need? Why are you accusing me? I am
I'm
an
not
old
accusing
man.
you of anything.
You run
I
in
just
here.
want to get to know you and how you make such good soup.
You run in here and you frantically ask me questions. I'm but an old man. What are you doing?
Yeah, I want to know what the special ingredient is so I can use it in my soups.
No, leave me alone.
No. You made a delicious soup and I refuse to leave until I find out what's in it.
I will walk over closer just to check things out now that I've given them some privacy time.
Are you approaching or okay, so you're doing that. Alara, are you approaching or are you just staying there?
No, I'm letting him decide the distance between us.
He's adamant that he's coming back to you with questions on why you're questioning him and refusing to go. You can tell that he's extremely flustered, but he's refusing to go any further.
Oof.
And you fucking believe him too. You think that you just beat up
Oh
like,
no, that was a deception for me caring about what was in the fucking soup because I wanted to make it.
yeah, no, he's frantically like not giving you any info. He's coming back at you at this point.
Listen, you're a sketchy old fuck. You're pouring things out of your pockets into the soup, and we have this weird, mysterious problem. Your wife's a botanist, and you seem to think that this may or may not be an issue.
No,
Do you have kids?
no.
Do you love your wife?
Yes,
Do you wish to see her again?
yes.
What's in your pockets?
At this point, he turns out his pockets inside out, nothing else in there.
Does he seem like he's charmed or anything like that? You mentioned the glassy eyes. I'm gonna assume that I don't automatically think he's high, but does it seem like maybe he's been given something to keep him following orders?
Give me an inside check. You get the sense that this guy's off his rocker. And from looking at the other clergy around and how they act, you would think that something is off with this dude. Something doesn't seem right. You may have not liked Otmar for his straightforward and dryness, but they probably wouldn't they probably wouldn't have allowed someone like this to be working with people. So you think maybe something's off.
Nice.
But
You
they
don't
are
necessarily
letting
you,
him work. Wait, I'm confused by what you just said.
you don't think if they wouldn't just take someone off the street that's acting like this. So you may think that something's a little bit
Okay, he's going
off
downhill
about
really
this.
fast. Okay.
Yeah.
Do
You can't tell if it's a charm, but something makes you a little uneasy right now.
do I see Zutog? Like, do I notice that he's near?
I'm not stealthy. I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah,
probably.
I'd imagine.
You talk to this man. I'll be back.
Friend, you try and give everybody blessings, and I'm gonna try and just cup his hand and have his hand, if he'll lend his hand.
It's as long as that one doesn't come back, okay. I don't know what's going on here, but that one scared me.
I have no clue if it will work, but I'm gonna expend 5 points and lay on hands for him and see if we can get him out of his funk.
You. What do we see as you do this lay on hands kind of?
For me, it's a lot more subtle, and so in this instance, I would have, as he placed his hand on mine, I would have cupped over top of his, and I would just close my eyes, and the symbol on my shield and around my neck would have radiated a bit, but then that would have been absorbed and actually flowed through me into him.
Mm, mm. As he looks at you, his eyes become. You'd think for an instance that his eyes becomes a little bit more focused. He seems to be a little bit more rejuvenated, but as you do that, he falls to his knees. I don't know what you're doing. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. And he just breaks down into shambles. It's not my wife. It's not my wife. It's not my wife. And he just keeps repeating that over and over and over again. And he's just losing his mind at this point, starting to cause a little bit of a scene. So that the people at the other tables start to get up,
Is
and they're
young
kind of
human there with us?
yeah. So young human has walked up at this point. Oh, what's going on? What what happened? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just walked up right before you.
Who is this man?
That's old Trumbull.
Who is his wife?
Old Trumblet.
Mrs. Old Trumbull, obviously.
Smurfette.
His wife is Selena. They live in the they live in the old shanty down south of the town. We never see her. They say that they s- th- they say that she just messes with plants and does goes into the forest and does a few things, but she mostly just keeps after the house from what he says.
Yeah. Apparently, she said something special would help the soup.
What what do you mean? What do you mean?
Ask Big Old T about the secret ingredient.
Guilty.
He looks down at old Trumbull and he's kind of losing his mind at this point, just kind of crying, whimpering. What did I do? I'm sorry, it wasn't her. It was I must have done something. I don't know what it is. Maybe this is causing an issue. Maybe
Listen,
this
no,
maybe this can hurt people. I
Trumbull,
don't know.
Trumbull, look at me. It wasn't your wife. It was you.
Yeah,
Don't worry. Your wife's fine.
oh, oh, I, I don't know what I did, but maybe something happened. And he just keeps like going on and on, just kind of in a circle at this point.
Since they're making a ruckus, does anybody come like get the extra cleric from the pig pen?
Not yet. That guy is standing still right outside that door while while Otmar is performing his ritual at this point.
I'm going at this point. I'm hearing the commotion with old Trumbull. I'm just kind of gonna walk in there and listen for a hot second, seeing how frantic this guy is getting.
All right. Okay.
What'd you rolling for? Stop that.
Well,
So where is? I'm trying to get a big picture here. Where is everybody? So me, Zootag, we're at least with old Trumby
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and me, Elena.
and,
Laura.
and Laura. We're with
Oh,
old
And me, I
Trumbull.
snuck up behind y'all.
You guys
Yep.
snuck up.
I did, not them.
Phaedra's back in basically the pig pen at this
Got it.
point. And then, yeah. Gorge, you're with where are you at this point? Are you
I
creeping up
assume it
with
was
them
still
as
wherever
well?
we got the notes. I still got that, and I'm reading through everything.
Okay, so
He's
you're back in the
peeing
main
the plant over there.
office. Are you at the table reading the notes?
Is that where everyone is? And are they in the table room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm still at the table reading the notes, but if that's where everyone is at, then I noticed this. I thought I was in a different room.
You are technically me, Trumbull,
Zooty.
Zudi, and Keegan are in the kitchen.
That's right. Okay,
Essentially.
so I'm just one step in then.
You reading some shit. Cool. Okay.
Okay.
So he's still losing his mind at this point. Clerics have come up. The young humans come up, is trying to console him. You see a couple more clerics come up and they're asking what the ruckus is and you hear one of them say, Go get Otmar. This something's wrong here. Something's very wrong."
Is Otmar the high priest?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sit
He's
back
that dude
at
you
the
gotta
table
take.
before I get myself in trouble.
I'm gonna remain with big old T.
So Otmar comes back in, casually walking, just kind of carrying himself. Looks at you, Zutag, nods, walks back to the kitchen. What seems to be the problem here?
Are you aware that we're adding additional spices from our pockets to the soup?
I was not. What Trumbull, what is going on here?
It's not his wife, I promise you that.
What is going on here, Trumbull? Trumbull just keeps kind of murmuring to himself, and then he sees Otmar come up. I yeah, I guess I must have done something wrong. I was told this would help people, and they're coming in and making it seem like something's wrong, and I don't know. It's not my wife. It's not her. It's if anything happened, it's me. And Otmar silences him. Hold on one moment. He puts his hand on Trumbull and closes his eyes, does some divine hocus pocus here, and Trumbull becomes calm. You see him, I don't want to say liven up a little bit, but it seems like his skin it seems to lighten a little bit. He seems to catch himself and he stopped being frantic. What? What happened? Looking up at all of you. What are you doing? Why are you all here? Why are you in the kitchen? There's things to take care of. Who are you? What
Who am I? Anybody
is
remember
going
that
on?
Jackie Chan movie?
No.
Oh, I am you. Who are you? No, I am me.
um, we're just trying to figure out what's happening with the pigs and people turning into pigs, and we were just wondering. It appears. I, I assume I can tell he was under a spell at some point. I don't need an insight check for that.
From what you've seen other people cast and whatnot, yeah, you can imagine that someone had done something to this guy.
I mean, I travel realms interdimensionally, so I imagine I've seen someone be put under a spell.
You know a thing about spells.
We were just wondering what the special ingredient that maybe not your wife has given you to put in the soup.
I uh,
Now, I understand you may or may not have been put under some kind of spell recently.
I this here as he points to the vial. Uh I don't I don't know what this is, and he takes the cork off and smells it, and I we could I don't know, we could I've never seen this. This is not usually something that would. Are you sure that you saw me putting this in the soup?
Yeah, you were screaming like a banshee, brother.
I wouldn't have. This is not something that I would have done.
Yeah,
I
no,
probably-
you probably didn't. You were under some sort of spell.
Here,
I'm gonna.
here, take it. I don't know what this.
I don't want it.
I don't know what
I don't
this
want
is.
to touch it.
What? I don't know what this is.
You can keep touching it. I'm
No.
not touching it.
He-
You've already come in contact with it.
He
That's
puts it on
fine
the
with me.
he puts it on the counter.
Come on, don't put it on the counter. It's gonna spread.
He puts it on the counter.
It's in a vial, isn't it?
Yeah. He you know he would.
I don't know how careful he
yeah.
was with pouring it. It could be
Yeah.
on his fingers and everything else now. He's just letting it lay around.
He's gonna do a sleight of hand to see if he can put his finger in your mouth. I Otmar, I really have no idea what this is. I don't I don't know. If what they say is true, I must have done something wrong, but I don't know.
Look, I don't think you did anything wrong. You were clearly under a spell. Otmar came and knocked you out of it. Now, finding out who put you under the spell and what you put in the soup is probably our biggest concern. Now, you were very adamant it wasn't your wife.
Yeah,
It was a botanist. Would she be able to tell what this liquid is?
I think Gorge's dad was a botanist.
What I've heard.
Gorge, do you say that in game?
Yeah. George, can your dad figure this out?
Gorge, where is your dad? And do you know anything about botany?
I only know that soup is good for plants. As I look around to find the cleric that I lied to, I
Gotcha.
picked up very little.
Zutag, just for the. Actually, well,
No, I definitely believed him that his dad was a botanist. There's no question in my mind.
can you go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, 30, please?
What
love
did you
to.
do?
I ate the soup. Nobody told me not to.
Okay.
13's usually the one we're looking for. It's usually not a 10 to save.
Yeah, we'll see.
Um.
Can't
I'm
be
hoping.
any worse off than our Triton, right?
Oh,
Yeah, big old T. I don't even know his real name.
big old mighty Triton there.
I like to think you just call everybody T.
Big T, little T.
Sweet T.
Just variations of T. Tay.
She probably could, but now that I recall it, it was this. Are you sure this is what is causing the problem? Like, are you sure this is an issue? Are you positive?
We're not 100% sure it's an issue at all, but the problem is that you're adding secret ingredients to food.
if that's the case, then something is wrong because it was my wife that it was her that told me to do this. I swore I would never lie, and I would never want to see anything happen. But I'm sure I'm sure this is a misunderstanding. I'm sure of it. I'm positive.
So is there a reason you were put under some kind of trance or spell to do it?
Yeah, your I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no clue.
Let's put it this way: if I was talking to you mano y mano, does he understand Spanish?
I can speak many languages, but Spanish, that is that's a
Person to
new
person.
one. Oh,
If
now I understand.
if I had to put you under a spell to do something, do you think it would probably be a good thing?
Probably not, but I can't guarantee that this was her that
I'm not saying it
did
is
this.
either. I'm saying we just got to get to the bottom of it.
Lot, a lot of assumptions, but I agree something is off here. What would you like to do? I will do anything that you again. The vial is yours if you so choose.
I'm not a botanist. I can't tell you what's in there. And I don't trust your wife.
I can
So
tell
I'm not going to trust her to say what's in there. I think we need to find a third party.
she's a nice lady. I can promise
Gorgeous
you that.
dad. I agree.
Gorgeous dad.
Yeah, Gorgeous is dead. Gorgeous is dead. We need someone to be able to tell us what this is.
Old
Since
T. I
you
think that's his
don't
name.
yeah, big T. Old T. Big T, we need someone to figure out what this is. I don't trust anything that comes out of your wife's mouth at this point.
Yeah, we might be able to find an alchemist that could check this. I don't know what it is, so I can't tell you.
Hey, Big O, you know any good alchemists around here?
Let me pull out my book. I am sure that I know of an alchemist somewhere.
I think you should send this off to get sampled. Other than that, I think Big T, he's just having a bad day. I think he needs to go take a nap. There's nothing
I'm
else we could do for him here. I mean,
I'm
he clearly wasn't himself.
there are a few places that we can send this. Would you prefer to send it yourself so you know where it is going? I don't want any assumptions made, but if it is okay with all of you, I'm happy to have it sent off. Whatever you prefer.
I would prefer it be delivered, hand delivered by you.
Ooh, yeah, I think I can do that. If you all potentially found the issue, I would have no problem doing so.
I think it's the only way to get a reliable source. I mean, if you really do care about saving people and you really care about preventing this, you're the only one that can prevent it. I mean, if you want to spend the rest of your days healing people from pigs, be my guest.
I can have it. We'll hand deliver this to an
And even
alchemist.
if this is just some mushroom, at least we know it wasn't this, and we have narrowed it down a little more than you have stated to us previously.
I can go and have this tested. Trundle, you said that your wife had given you this, correct? Trundle kind of looks down shamefully. Yes, she did. It was supposed to be for something good, I suppose.
While all this is going on, can I like the clergy who brought us in to go see the high septon dude? They're probably still like meandering around, right?
Yeah, you can find
Okay.
him.
I'm gonna I'm gonna let them handle Trumby for a little bit, and I'm gonna go find one of them
Okay.
and be like, listen, they got a whole thing going on back there, but that wind splasher, basically the people who sent us here, whoever else, can't remember whose name.
Mentally.
Yes, yeah, Bantelier and who's the dude that runs the whorehouse, the strip club. Uh,
Oh, it's Coors and the Doramir brothers.
that's it. Yeah. Hey, so listen. I've seen some things going on here, and I'm interested to find out more on the Dark Star and the Alley of
Menace.
Menace. I was told you guys might have some old timey books that can give us some deep information on that. You have that? Scrolls, anything? Just curious.
Yeah, we have a few things that we can probably yeah, we have a few things that we can scrounge up. It might take me just a moment here, but I can check the archives for you and get back to you on that. That's not a problem.
Yeah, that'd be great. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I could do that. That's not a problem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And while you're down there, if you find anything like anything related, like Dark Star or anything of that evil nature that's related to illusion magic, let me know. I'm interested.
I
I know
can't say that I
it's very specific,
yeah, I can't say that
but
I would
just
have that,
just
but I
curious.
can check for you. Not a problem.
Cool.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
So you want books on Dark Star and
And then if there's like a donation bin plate, something, that guy's pocket, I don't know. Whatever is a donation type, I'll toss a gold piece in there and be like,
you can definitely find a donation bin. Not his pocket though, but a donation bin.
it's for the church. I'll flick it into the donation bin.
Well, thank you.
Would that spell work for the potion?
Is,
A gold ad here.
or other magically imbued village properties and somehow whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any, you learn.
Is that more towards objects?
Nice.
I'd say that a potion you can't exactly tell. You get a sense that this does have some type of magical property. Um, more on the transmutation sense, which kind of aligns with what you're seeing here. You can't narrow it down exactly to what it is, but you definitely get a sense that this can change some things. And I'd say you're probably intelligent enough to say it could change people depending on the circumstance.
Yes, I don't think this is a good thing. We really need to get someone to investigate this farther because I can't identify this completely. But it does not seem like a very good thing. And then we have to figure out who's behind it because it's not his wife, supposedly.
You did recall that he did say his wife gave this to him.
Then I thought he screamed, "Not my wife, not my wife."
Oh, he did.
A lot.
Oh, he did.
So let's go find somebody, and then we'll go and round up his wife, and I'll whack her with a book. I mean, we'll ask her some questions,
Yeah.
So
and maybe I can get a book off of her.
why don't Otmar looks? Why don't we do this? Why don't I take the per looks at you, Alara. Oh, what is your name, if you don't mind me asking?
Alara.
Per
Or two.
Alara's request, I can gladly take this to an alchemist to see to confirm that this has what this is, and that will give us a solution to hopefully fix everything. And while that is going on, if you all wanted to um, go speak with old Trumble's wife, um, we can, as they say, kill two serpents with one stick, if that makes sense. That didn't work, Carl.
The fuck? I thought it was funny.
I
I'm with
liked it.
I'm with it, dude. That was good.
I have oft wished to kill 2 serpents with 1 stick.
See, I try. It is up to you, but
Zutag's looking around for snakes. He has no clue what that meant.
Willow, do you still have the fox on your neck?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Oh yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
All right, I'm just curious.
Whenever he passes Zutag and Gorch, though, he just gives them a look.
I will return that look each time.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's about at this time you see a couple of clergy walk in with a stoic looking fellow. You see 6'5", human, flowing brown hair, electric blue eyes, decked out in splint mail with a shield. Long sword is at his side, and he has this red cloak on. Coming in a brisk stride, I should say. You hear the clergy kind of point him in, and he walks in, and you could tell from everyone's reaction that they know who this is. He carries some weight around here. He looks at all of you, kind of taking a moment to glance at who he has in the room, because there's several individuals that he hasn't seen. He's seeing that old Trundle is now standing and looks okay. I was told there was a commotion here. I am Nathaniel. Red Cloak, for those of you that do not know who I am. I will ask once, and once only. What is going on here?
I don't know. Ask Big T. As I point to Trumbull.
Looks at you. That is Trumbull. Please show your respect.
Oh,
Trumbull.
ask him about the little juicy juice he's putting in the soup.
Trumbull. What is this juicy
juice
that is going in the soup? He kind of gives a recap of what was going on, shows him the vial, mentions that his wife had given it to him, and he couldn't recall even remember putting this in, but it was some type of it may be causing issues. He is fully aware of the pig circumstance that's going on. Otmar, I can assume that you're taking care of this. Hands the vial over. Trundle, you understand that we must go talk to your wife. If she is the one that has given you this, and it is causing the issues here, you understand what we must do, correct? Well, Trundle kind of nods, and he's kind of coming to the realization that
Ooh,
things,
somebody in
yeah,
trouble.
someone might be in trouble, but he's hoping it doesn't, that there aren't major issues. This group, who are you? What? It seems as if you have helped or maybe uncovered this, maybe caused. Who are you?
We're just travelers.
Sometimes
Trav.
referred to as here comes Trumbull.
We were requested to come try and assist with this.
Requested travelers that are you a group of musicians? Are you requested for performances?
Oh no, ask Big Dog.
What
As I
is
point to
Dude, he's
as
also
I
not
point
this-
to
Big T?
Yeah.
Clearly, he thought we were qualified to assist.
I'm not sure if he was correct on that matter, but nonetheless, you are here. Since you are part of this investigation, you might as well see to it that there's an end to this investigation.
I
We
mean,
shall.
do we?
You now want to
I'm
uphold
all
the
about
law and come to a conclusion to the matter.
How long is this going to take?
As long as it needs to.
By the amount of people involved that don't want to do anything about it, it could take years. You could be dealing with this for years.
Hmm.
You could have taken the vial and got it tested right now, but you're not.
Would you like to leave?
I would like you to leave with the vial and get it tested and see what we're dealing with.
Hmm.
Or someone. I don't care who it is, really.
Otmar, I can tell that you've hired a
Heck, give it to me. I'll take it.
band of idiots here.
Idiots.
going to
You
No,
couldn't
suggest-
discover this in weeks, couldn't right? You've just been dealing with this. You couldn't tell this dude was coked out of his mind the whole time.
This is the first time I am here. And this is the
So-
first time that you're here causing problems.
Causing problems.
one-
I poured
one-
that in the soup, huh?
One more word out of you, and we'll take you before the High Council, and we'll see if you need to be put in jail or not to understand the consequences
Glad I'm
of
not the
causing
only
an
one.
issue.
Maybe we should just dump the rest of this vial into the soup and just leave.
I just want to point
Because they
out
don't seem to care.
Willow is not part of this at all. He's getting booked.
Willow and Phaedra are the only two party members not in jail.
He is getting
I ain't
booked
in jail yet.
from the rest of the clergy. He is not involved whatsoever.
Nora, did you tell him you were going to pour the rest in the soup?
I am out.
No. I just said, give me the vial. I'll take it to wherever.
Otmar will take this file and get it identified. All of you,
Oh god, that's funny. as
So in
shit.
3 years, he'll get identified. People,
This
don't
is-
worry.
Fucking.
Hmm.
Oh god. Here we go.
Can I have another bowl of soup?
But I'm leaving. And she starts walking out.
Now I'm getting kind of hungry as well.
Let's go back to the bar and have food. Not here. Come on, let's go.
I can't fucking stand you guys, and I love it. Like, now I understand why you guys all want to kill Warwick right off the bat. Like,
yes,
I'm all for it.
100%.
I'm all for this. 100%. Okay. 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 Oh,
Mm. So you guys,
Is
let me
anybody
see.
else eating soup around me?
No, not at this moment.
Everybody has stopped.
Oh, everybody's
Does anybody
watching.
else have soup in front of them?
oh fuck, that was.
There's a
I
couple
mean,
of bowls on the table.
I was gonna say,
I'm
technically,
gonna ask if they're gonna finish it.
Everyone's
gonna
gotten up
finish
and,
that?
and they're watching. Everyone's
Alright.
gotten up and they're watching at this point.
I'm gonna grab a
Oh,
bowl of
fuck.
soup and bring it back and start eating it.
Fuck, that is funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit down by Gorge and ask if he wants any.
Was it good?
I mean,
Here is the.
ask the
Here
plant.
is the. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
What?
Ask
Go
the
ahead.
plant. I think it's pretty good.
No.
He
You hear my
rolled a
stomach gurgle
Constitution
as it
check,
does
right?
it.
He did.
So- because he ate the soup, correct?
You rolled a con check. You have no idea why.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Okay. All right.
I mean, I have no
It could
clue
be the
either.
mist. It
Yeah,
could be
the mist.
residual mist stuff too.
You have no clue.
I'm gonna check his eyes. Are they look red at all?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's a different campaign.
Wait, what do you mean not yet?
Not yet. He's so. The red cloak's gonna look at you. Since I cannot tell if this group is involved, you all are coming with me. We are going to speak to Trumble's wife here, and we are going to get to the end of this. The only other choice you have is to go sit in prison in the quarry while I go speak to his wife. And he's gonna look right at Mira and then right back at you, Alar, and say, and it might
You're
take.
left.
Oh, you
I think
left
she walked
already?
out after
She
that.
dip said it. She said, "Fuck you, bitch. I'm out."
I look right at you, Alar. And maybe it will take quite a long time for me to go talk to her. It could
That
be
would
that you're in
make
that
sense.
quarry. It could be that you're in that quarry for quite a long time.
I'm all
So,
Yeah, the
the
way you
choice.
work seems to check out.
The choice
But
is
I'll
yours.
join you.
Smart move. Will all of you be joining?
If only you could have saw this earlier.
Seem a little weird to me, Gorge, that we're here like 5 minutes and solved their problems, and now this guy in the red cloak coming in and taking credit for this shit.
It disappoints me that he has not been here before.
That's weird too, am I right? And I'm gonna keep
That's
eating
all right.
the soup.
We're still in the kitchen, right? And they're back at the table.
Yep. I'd imagine.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So I just wanted to make sure because I would have said some shit in there. We're blowing up his spot.
Oh shit! Yep.
So, he's gonna look at Trundle. Trundle, where do you live? If you would mind,
Oh shit! That's funny.
if you wouldn't mind leading us there, it seems that we need to talk to your wife, who gave you that vial of something.
Fuck, that's funny as shit.
So Trundle gets up and kind of shakes his head and wipes away a tear, and he starts leading you out to.
As
Out
he
of the
starts
kitchen?
leading us out and Trunbull leads us out, I'm gonna look at the red cloak and say, "What are your qualifications to understand what she's talking about?"
Out of
You
character,
know-
does Ryan is he trying to get his character fucking killed?
No, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this.
Okay, all right, I'm cool.
This man, he's been here for years, for all I know.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
been here the whole time the problem's been occurring. Nobody noticed this man pouring shit in the soup.
Right?
then he's
That's
gonna
what I'm
come
saying.
around-
There's something fishy. It's an inside job. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's gonna come around and be like, "Oh yeah, we'll investigate the wife."
I'm in.
Brother, you looked at the vial and said, "I don't know what this is. Let's go question the wife." You're just gonna believe her in her word? We're not gonna go figure out what this is?
I'm all for this. I'm in.
To me, to Laura, it seems maybe we should figure out what's in it first before we go investigating.
Little shady.
It's like maybe this is just isopropyl alcohol. I don't know.
Fuck. Okay.
I'm not a potion master.
He's
That
gonna.
would be if we were next level.
That'll actually be interesting. He's gonna look at you, shake his head, and just keep following Trundle out the door. Who all is?
Right.
Who all
Tre-
following?
Tremple
he's-
is going to lead us to his house.
Right.
Yes.
So
Correct.
they're all right. It sounds like
I'm
bad
joining on
news.
this
I'm
one.
gonna suggest that everybody come with us.
Oh yeah, we're definitely
I-
going to Witch's house. But yeah. Go ahead, G.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I get a cup of to go, or
Soup to go. I'm with him. I'd like a cup to go as well.
I was
Can
getting
you
it
make
for
it a
you
bowl?
actually.
Oh,
I was
thank
gonna
you.
bring it for you. Yeah,
Can you make it a bowl?
you seem hungry.
Two
They-
party members turn into pigs halfway through battle.
They 100% can get you a cup of go if you really want.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm getting it for him.
A good friend.
Oh my gosh.
I can't even right now, and I fucking love this.
I say we make the wife drink it. That's all.
So
Ooh.
Otmar's
Great call. 2 to goes.
Just in case it is good, we can have the other one
Yeah.
on the way back.
You never know. All right, so everyone's following suit. So did you guys get as they're walking out? Does anyone grab Phaedra?
Oh, I mean, me and Phaedra are kind of like off in the off in this place
Oh,
doing our
you guys
shit.
are off.
I
You guys are
definitely
off.
forgot about him.
You guys are off in the pig pen.
I definitely did not because I was afraid this red cloaked jackass was gonna like yell at us for going to get anybody else.
Phaedra,
Oh.
go ahead and give me a perception check.
I mean, I would have went that way because I left
Okay.
and told them what was going on in the kitchen.
Okay, so if you went to tell them, all right. So Mira got Phaedra, Willow, everyone's following suit.
I was hoping I was gonna get left.
Did Homer return with my potions before
Wait.
we left?
No.
Didn't Willow showed up? Willow came back. Willow was with us. And
Yeah, and then
yeah,
and
because
then I
you
left.
asked questions. You left again?
No, I and then there was a whole commotion. You guys definitely had it covered. I went off and did my own thing. I was looking for some books.
You were
jacked
looking
off
for
in the
books
soup,
and
didn't
all
you?
sorts of shit.
Yeah, you know I did.
You jerked off in the soup, you fucker.
Well, that's not the only thing.
Yeah, you ain't wrong on that either.
All right, so you guys make your way down, and you guys are actually the shanties. You guys actually have to make your way all the way down here through the mule gate, and then you get to these outskirts of the shanties. What you find is it's certainly more rundown than the inner city. Nothing too crazy, but you see dirt roads, more shacks than anything. You're getting a little bit more shrubbery, a little bit of woods here and there. Nothing too crazy, but definitely a little bit more rundown. You could tell that this is where more of the poor folk live than in the city. And once you get through the shanties, you veer off a little bit, and Trundle kind of points to his house, and this one's it. Red Cloak Nathale says, kind of tells him to walk in, and we'll go ahead and actually move you guys. We'll move you guys over here. Let me actually pull something out here real quick.
While we're walking, Phaedra just gets told the story, just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude,
I left before I got
Gib slap,
arrested.
gib slap, gib slap.
I'm with you, Phaedra. I don't know what's going on.
Turn that off.
Fun fact, nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat. Even the red coat.
Especially the
Red
red
cloak.
coat.
Does he line up like next to his buddies when they're in battle?
Yes, they do.
Like, do they
You
just
should-
walk arm in arm, essentially?
He's usually leading the battle.
So
Yeah.
leading from the back, right?
Hold on.
No, he's at the front of the dick train.
You guys, hold on one sec. You guys spread all out. One moment.
Is this what we can expect from Alara? Like, is she up front and just fucking brutally honest the whole time?
Oh yeah.
This is
Oh
great.
yeah,
Okay,
this is the
okay,
whole time.
okay. I fucking love it. I'm all for it.
All right. So,
Technically, it's diplomacy. Technically, but she's very upfront about what she desires. She's no bullshit.
Diplomacy's a good word. Yeah.
Listen, I didn't try to kill anyone yet.
I love how you go, yeah.
yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a tipping point, but
Yeah,
we
I know.
haven't reached it.
We gonna
And
get there though.
All right, so
I'm
you
sure
guys
Evan
all.
will bring me to that point.
Did I notice if the red cloak was wearing a wedding band?
Interesting.
Um,
I'm just curious if anybody will miss him. That's all.
No, we're all lonely fuckers.
no, he wasn't wearing one.
Okay.
Not at all.
I did not think we were gonna be straight up murder hobos again.
No,
but
just in case he
apparently-
dies. I'm just curious if I need to notify anybody.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why, Carl.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Listen, Keegan, out of all the people, I haven't tried to kill him at all.
You guys
Not-
haven't.
not
Dude,
yet.
it is out of character, above board here. This is so different than campaign 1. You guys would have fucking went in. Started
Oh, he would have been
swinging.
dead 3 weeks ago.
You'd have
Yeah.
started swinging, and then you'd probably went and murdered the wife. Like, 100% already.
Oh, we would have killed everybody at the church.
100. No, but you're gonna go every freaking. Oh,
The pigs would be alive. We'd have no way to heal them.
oh, dude, yeah. So you get into this house, and it's kind of it's makeshift. You know, when you go to the shanties, nothing's really fancy. You still see a little bit of dirt floors, but you notice that there's some stonework in here where they're trying to cover some things up. You see there's some steps, right in front of you. As you walk in, I'm gonna try to give you guys some things here. Yeah, so you see some things here. You do see a lady standing at the top of the steps. Over to the right here, you do see a little hallway with a nook. Some notes and some writing utensils. You see, yeah, and you catch the glimpse of a doorway, over here, but nothing fancy. Just a little nook. And yeah, so old Trundle comes in. Selena, are you? Where are you? And she comes, waltzing up to the top here. Yes, my dear. Oh, what's going on here? Who are these people? As she looks down at all of you.
As she looks over us, I want to use my divine sense.
And that is what, 60 feet? I gotta check one thing on this.
I'm also gonna do detect magic.
You do not get a sense. You don't get really a sense of any magic in here. Nothing. You don't get
Anything
a
on
sense
the
of.
red? Oh wait, that's not me. Never mind.
I mean, you do get a sense of magic on the red cloak and any like magic items or things that you guys have, but outside of that, you don't sense anything. And from where you're at, let me just double check. I'd say you don't get any faint sense of you don't get any sense of evil, the divine celestials, things like that from where you're at.
Okay.
So the red cloak, Nathael's going to look back at you and look at Alara and say, "You found some information. Why don't you remind us of what Trumbull here said?"
You're the one that wanted to come here investigating things before we knew what it was, so why don't you ask the questions?
Mm. He's just
But
going to give you.
since you're going to bite your tongue, I guess I can talk to the woman. Your husband
So-
was pouring this weird substance. Oh,
Real quick, right when you get started, to ask that, I am going to cast a spell.
ooh.
Okay.
little zone of truth action covering
60
everyone
feet?
but whoever I can except the party. So can I whatever I can get? Does it cover the room, or how can I direct it to? Not 15-foot radius sphere. So it's.
You tell me where you.
So I guess I got 15-foot radius. So that'd
yeah,
be like
nice.
that. Where's? I guess I couldn't tell who was who here. Who's where? Who's like? Which one's the wife and who's the red coat?
The wife's up top.
Okay.
Wife's up top. Red cloak is right in front of you.
I was gonna say, I imagine we're not yelling 60 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So
across
we have a.
to.
Yeah,
I imagine
if you guys have stepped up, that's completely fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it and until we potentially get closer. Can I try to bring everybody upward, like the red
I
coat
mean,
in particular?
I imagine myself in the red coat walked towards her.
Well, before you guys move up here, I'm gonna move.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and be in the start of the room when we start to question her. If you guys start to, we'll pause it there for now for how you guys are, kind of storming in and questioning some things.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna hold then for now.
Okay. Yeah. As the Stormcloak is adamant that I start this conversation, and when I said when I insulted his intelligence about coming here before we knew what was in the vial, I'd slowly start walking towards her. I'd probably end up somewhere around here by the time I'm done saying, well, since you don't want to talk about what's in the vial, figure out what it is, blah, blah, blah. What was in the vial that you gave your husband to put in the soup?
Who are all of you? What is this? What is going?
Listen, we
Trundle?
know you're a
What's
botanist.
going on?
We know Trundle was given the vial by you. What was in the vial?
Trundle, are you telling them lies again? What is going on here?
Listen, you've manipulated him enough. Stop bringing him into this. Answer for yourself.
Oh, that vial was. It seems that you have caught me here. That vial was just to have a little bit of fun, should we say?
Did
It
Zone
seems
of
that you.
Truth hit her? She's
Not
in
yet.
Zone of Truth.
No,
right?
I pulled it
He
back
held
whenever
it up.
I
Oh,
wanted
okay,
the other
okay, sorry.
guy in it and to see how this went first.
All right.
Would you say you were pigging around?
Jesus.
Oh, it
Everything's
seems
just running amok.
that you all are a smart bunch. Elara, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Oof, my insight was off.
I was real confused. I thought you somehow rolled my
I was
investigation.
like, wait a minute here.
I was like, how did you know?
Like,
I have a
look at you.
strong investigation.
19.
Oh, so do you.
Cool.
Okay, cool. What?
Cool. I was curious. I was just wondering. That's
That's
it.
very bad.
That's it. It was just for a little bit of fun. Let me ask, how many people did it get? Was it a few, or did we
Who cares?
got a section?
You're really getting your rocks off to this, huh?
Oh, it's quite amusing to me.
What is up with this lady?
What's now? This is just me being curious.
Go ahead.
What is the dosage amount? How much did it require per thing of soup? Like
Are
you
you
had to have.
you
Yeah.
asking?
Oh yeah. No. This is 100% just Alara asking.
You still have the vial with you. I mean, we could always test it out. I mean, some people tend to take a little bit more than others, but I find that a dosage just messes with people in general. It's always quite interesting.
So I imagine you just took the volume of the soup that was in the container and just averaged it out.
I mixed a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Who knows? Maybe I made a heavier dose. Yeah, it was all in good fun.
I understand a heavy pour every once in a while.
You have to have one.
As I say that, I'm gonna look back at the red cloak. Are you gonna do your job, or do I have to do everything for you?
So in your time here as he's talking, he had already cast Divine Sense and isn't picking anything up.
That's real useful. I didn't ask you to use divine sense. I asked you to do your job.
We'll definitely get back to you later. You, come down here.
Oh yeah,
We're
that's
gonna-
gonna work for sure. I'm gonna as he says, you come down here. Alara's taking a 10-foot step back.
He's gonna start coming up,
Yeah, that's fine.
and the wife's gonna look at you and say, "You're an amusing one, aren't you?" And as she looks at this red cloak kind of coming up, nope, 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 don't come any closer, or else we really start to have some fun.
I'm gonna start to inch forward here.
He's gonna get closer. And she's gonna disappear.
Motherfucker. Dude, now why'd you have to go and run up there instead of us just asking her questions?
Because he's
Come
in on it.
on, man.
He likes the attention the church is getting.
Dude, Nathan, Nathaniel, whatever. Are you involved in this?
Are you actually asking him that?
Oh, 100%.
As you ask him, I don't think he's smart enough to do any of that.
As he looks down at all of you, are you genuinely accusing a red cloak
I'm just
of doing something mischievous?
I'm just
Uh,
I'm trying to
He
find
may
out
be. I don't think you're smart enough to pull any of this off.
I'm just trying to figure. I thought we were asking her question. I thought we were on the same side. I thought I don't know. Maybe I'm
You've
just thinking
already
too much.
admitted to doing something foul.
All right, man. Well, listen. She disappeared.
You hear a chuckle.
Still in the same area.
You hear a chuckle. Hold on. Gotta make sure I'm doing the right thing here. Oh shit. Nope. Moving the fucking map here. That's what I wanted. You guys can't see anything, can you?
I could see
If
her.
yeah, is that dirt
Her.
that we're standing on?
Where are you at? Yes.
Okay. Do we hear a direction from the chuckle?
Yeah, up in the top right.
So not where she's standing right now.
No, she had disappeared. I didn't mean for
Okay.
her to come back. That was an accident.
So we hear it from this direction. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just gonna grab a handful of dirt just in case I feel that she's close.
I'm gonna
Pockets in.
I'm gonna start
Mhm.
start walking up this way. Be like, hey, listen. The pig thing was kind of funny.
Why
I
is
gotta
Willow
say.
so wide?
Yeah, I have no clue. I
He's
was thinking the same
always
thing, right?
he's always like chode like.
Oh, hold on, there we go. I don't know why it's always like that. Like, hey, the pig thing was funny, but like, listen, wizard, sorcerer, whatever you are, I'm just curious. How'd you do it? Like, let's just take a step back. I'm just me to you. How'd you do it?
You don't hear anything right now.
Don't worry
Where's the
about
ball bearings when we need them?
don't worry about the red cloak guy. I'm not casting anything. I'm just generally curious.
And I'm gonna need, before any of you guys move,
Yes. 5th level fireball. Do it. Kill us all.
I really want to do this. I really want to fireball all of you, but I won't do that.
Damn it.
What you see peering out in front of you, oh geez, I'm doing the wrong thing here. Oh shit, what I do? There we go. What you see peering in front of you.
Oh fuck.
Called it.
I wanted to get you guys here like a fucking hour ago. You hear this
I tried.
chuckle. You hear this
I've
chuckle.
played Baldur's Gate before. Listen, brother, you can't trick me. I knew it was a hag the whole time.
Is her name Ethel?
Argala.
Oh, fuck.
You hear this
Don't you taint that name.
this chuckle here. Oh, why can I take Argala?
Tribor?
What?
That's Amrook's girl.
Yeah, and
Oh.
Tribor. Don't you taint that name.
Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna need.
Why are you measuring shit? Don't do that.
Oh yeah.
Don't be all about
I'm
that.
just making sure that I'm doing that. I'm gonna need all of you that can see her, which should be all of you, to make a wisdom save, please.
Is this a charm effect?
No. Well, no.
Oh, hold on. A wisdom saving throw? Never mind. I got advantage on that anyways.
Okay.
Advantage, wisdom saving throw.
And would I know this is a hag or what it is?
Give me give me a history check. Why not? Yeah.
Can I argue that I wouldn't have line of sight on her because I got that wall in my way and she's kind of recessed back there?
I mean, I'm also kind of in front of you too.
You're short.
I'm small though. That's fair. But I am smoking. I got some pipe.
I would say Willow that you probably couldn't. Are you on the steps or are you below the steps, like to the side? Are you trying to go up the steps or are you on the side, like below?
I was gonna start going up steps, but I'm kind of like on the side right now. I mean, I can see her for sure. I rolled.
Okay. Phaedra, I'd probably say that you could probably see her. You could probably get a glimpse. Well, okay, so everyone, 1 second here. Everyone but Phaedra saved, so that's a plus. Phaedra, you are frightened right now, homie.
Even Gorge?
Gorge did a 9
I
history
had 20.
check.
I had 21 when I saved for the.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just
Phaedra,
saw
right
that.
now.
My fault.
Yeah, you are. Why is this not pulling up?
What are you
Yeah,
trying to get me
Phaedra-
killed here?
No, I was just making sure because I just saw the 9. My bad.
Man,
And
I brought you soup and everything.
I was thinking about having a seat and just eating some soup.
As I see her cast a spell,
she's not casting. This is a gazing. Yeah, he definitely fucking saves. That's awesome. All right, well, that's a little frustrating. Why is that not showing back up? But that's okay. Anyways, so everyone has saved except for Phaedra, but we're now going to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh shit! Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hold on 1 second here.
That initiative. Where's my initiative? Oh my god, a fucking nat 20 on initiative. Nice job, Mira. Cool shit.
Yeah, there it is.
Dude, I rolled a 2, bro.
That is rough. I
Nope.
need a find out
Yeah.
where my. I apologize. I need to find out where my freaking. There we go. Son of a bitch.
Knowing, so I rolled whenever I did my research on hags. I rolled a nat 20. Would I know from that roll and those checks if a green hag has any resistances, like necrotic or any type of resistances to magic?
You were looking up. Were you looking up night hags or hags? I thought it was night hags you were specifically looking
Hey,
up.
I was looking up night hags, but I think you gave me just information on general hags. I don't know if you gave it to me on night
I gave
hags
you.
specifically.
I gave it to you on night hags. You
Oh,
you
was
would
it?
know that
Okay.
they don't have any you would know that they don't have any resistances. Not that I can remember from the
Okay.
night hag perspective, but that's all you'd have for right now.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Alrighty, so starting right off the bat, Mira, you're up. Zutag is on. Wait, Zutag, I have you in here twice.
Should just be the
Wait,
19.11.
I'm getting duplicates, but that's on my side. That's okay. I'll take care of that. Mira, you're up. Zutag on deck.
Oh, first. Okay.
Get
Not
her.
used to being first. I'm used to being last.
Kill her.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I believe in you if that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
have
don't.
no faith.
Thank you. That makes more sense. Screw it. I don't remember what anything about hags. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Here we go again. I don't think I've hit 3 weeks, guys.
You flop a firebolt and it goes wide, catches the wall, but misses.
Maybe I'll just set the house on fire, guys, and roll all run.
I mean,
God.
that sounds about right. I'm in.
That's all I got.
All right, Zutag is up with the red cloak on deck.
I will take my action to grasp my holy symbol around my neck and say a little prayer and bless. Let's go with Phaedra, um, Elira, and who else typically does attack throws? I mean, I guess we've only Willow. We'll go with Willow. And then at the same time, I'd like to try to look at the husband, Big T, and see if like is he like shocked that she turned into a hag? Is he like, oh yeah, that's my wife? Like, what's
Gi-
going on his face right now?
Give me a perception check.
I hope he's kind of giving a little spurt, being like, "Yeah, I tapped that." Yep.
That's. I feel like no matter what his facial expression is, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
See,
Uh,
that's why Phaedra failed, as he just whispered it. That's my wife. I'd bone her.
He is rock hard right now.
Yeah.
No, he is actually he's dumbfounded at the moment. Totally speechless. It's fairly obvious that he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Now
For sure.
he's not like. Did we find out that the clergy were celibate? So
Supposed to be.
okay, all right, that'll
Did
end
you
my
say
turn.
Alara? Did you say Alara was the other one that was blessed? Or it
Yeah,
was Willow,
yeah,
Phaedra, and Alara. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Red cloak is up. He's gonna go up a couple of steps. And he is going to try to hit her with the longsword here. Yep, 20 will hit. 6 points of slashing. He's going to come back down. 19 will hit. 9 points of slashing. So he swings and takes 2 smacks out of her. Alara, you are up.
Mm. I'm used to much larger squares. I'm used to,
Giant maps.
yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I moved what I thought was 35 spaces there. It was 15. uh, and we're gonna take a shot at the green hag. Again. I don't imagine we hit with that. No,
You
I
would.
could be wrong,
You
but
do have a D4 though as well.
Yeah, you do have the D4, but I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, please.
yeah, I wasn't gonna use the D4 here. I've
You sure?
yeah with that with that roll, we'll wait till next round to roll that D4.
Okay. So you you shoot that bow, almost hit Nathaniel there, but swinging widely. Green Hag's turn. Oh boy! I've been waiting for this day for a very long time, everyone. Just so you know.
I don't
Yeah,
like
sounds
that the
about right.
DM's excited about fights.
Ah. And Keegan, you gave me this idea inadvertently.
I did?
Yup.
Fuck yeah.
Oh no, no.
I get advantage, right? I get inspiration.
Nope.
Dude, what the fuck, man? Garrett hands it out like it's candy and you don't do anything.
Except to you.
Fuck you.
Um,
I got rub on my face.
sorry, I am having a couple of difficulties here. But she's gonna chuckle. She looks at all of you. I would have loved to make a deal, but oh well. She's gonna cast. So some. What's interesting is you see these runes around like that. She has this necklace on. You see these runes actually start to light up. Her eyes go a little bit green. Her hands start to. They have this green bright energy floating through, and then you see this what you didn't see before, like this air kind of goes up around her, and you could see this carving on her chest light up this green color as she chuckles.
She showed us her
And
titties.
Dump
showed
'em
you-
at.
she showed you a little bit of cleavage, just enough to keep you interested, but not the full nip slip. Like she's a classy broad, okay?
Yeah.
And she's
I
gonna
can
go
tell by
ahead
the picture.
and she's going to cast Mass Suggestion on, is it up to 12 creatures that I can see within 60 feet, which I'm fairly certain is almost all of you. I'll double check. And we need to make a. Give me 1 second here.
Zutag is out of that 60-foot range, by the way.
Okay, so Zootag, you don't have to. Make a Wisdom saving throw, please. Oof.
Yeah, I ain't all about this.
Oh man.
Everybody, or sorry, Phaedra, Alara, and Willow, you do have a D4 in saving throws as well.
Yeah, let's see here. Wisdom saving throws, advantage,
I mean, I'll
wisdom.
use it, but I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but it's worth
23.
noting.
I'm gonna throw a 4 on there just for fucks and gigs. I got 25.
You got a 25? Jesus Christ. Okay,
I got
so
an 8.
Willow, Willow, Zootag. What else? What else did you guys roll?
I rolled an 11.
I rolled a 7.
I had a 14.
I'm in danger.
It's the
Same.
part where Phaedra kills you all.
Oh, this is the fun part. So basically, everyone but Zootag and Willow, because the Red Cloak rolled a 4.
14 doesn't save.
No.
Shoot.
Oh no.
Did you not get to the hag part in Baldur's Gate?
No.
Okay, then yeah, you'll understand why we're fucked.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't understand we weren't fucked because it's a hag and we're second level?
No, I didn't think we were fucked because of that. We've unfucked ourselves so many times before this
True.
when we shouldn't have. Granted, this isn't the Fandolin Five, the murder hobos. This is everybody just letting me try to argue with me.
Yeah. Yep. She's gonna sit here and chuckle, and she's going to say, "Sit and listen."
Alara
Well, all of
sits
you, but
down
Zootag and Willow.
says story time.
Oh,
Does
Just
she,
pop down. Yay, story time!
based on the spell, would she know if I wasn't charmed? Like, can I pretend that I am and
Let-
convince her?
let me just double check. That's a good one. I don't. You can magically influence creatures that can't be.
See if Zootag can perform it, man.
I'm just making sure. I mean, it's people that they can magically influence and see. I'm not seeing any. Go ahead and roll a performance check, and let's see if you can. Let's see if we can look past this. Let's find out.
15?
I'm gonna roll against hers. We're gonna find out. Oh,
I think
that's
she
gonna.
should be at disadvantage because she's got like how many people she's trying to monitor here. I mean,
It's a good
she's basically
argument.
got a classroom of kindergartners, and is she going to really notice that one kindergartner has a piece of chocolate?
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you because my first roll was a natural 20. My second
I
roll.
wouldn't have let him get away with that.
Nice.
My second roll was a 5. So good for you. Willow, what about you? Are you trying at all, or you just
Nah,
Are you been
knocking it
trying?
out?
nah, I'm just watching, see what's going on. Would I know that with my understanding of spells, would I understand what this is and that if I cause damage to any of my compatriots, it could snap them out of it?
Give me an Arcana check, because this is a higher level spell, so I don't.
15?
Yeah, I'd say you definitely know charms, and you definitely know that. Yeah, causing damage to someone's probably gonna snap them out of it.
Cool.
Oh wait, this is a charm?
Yeah.
Then
Yes.
I have advantage.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Didn't help. Still with 14. I tried. Hello, cat.
You talking to the fox?
No, my cat.
Oh.
Kill them both.
She's gonna look at you and ask what the fox says. What does the fox say to start out with?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes. So
Don't know.
everyone's gonna take a seat except for Willow. She's not gonna look. She's gonna look over at you, Willow, but just kind of chuckle and no need to worry about you. That's completely fine. We all know that there are some interesting things going on in this town. You all sense the darkness that's coming through. I'm sure of it.
I'm gonna raise my hand.
She's gonna look at you and just chuckle.
I'm gonna start waving it back. I'm gonna start waving it back and forth. I got a question.
Start pointing at yourself.
Oh.
I got a question.
And who might you be, young one?
Well, I was gonna ask you. I think you know who I am. Interesting. Do you, by chance, have any dealings with a fellow night hag that happened to be a
Oh,
family member?
so you
Mm,
so you know of the night hags.
mm,
Interesting.
mm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
Those foul creatures are no more a family than you are to me.
Well, listen, I didn't say we weren't family, okay? Maybe we have something here. But okay, so you don't like him. Okay, I don't like him either. So is this like a friend, an enemy of my enemy is my friend type deal?
I would love to just start casting spells at you right now so hard at a character, but
Do it. Do it.
since you like to since you like to talk, how about let's make a deal here?
Okay, I like
Because
deals.
that's what I'd like to do anyways, and it seems that you already know about the night hags. See, they're a group of hmm, they're a pain in my ass. They're a pain in my ass and a pain in my sister's asses as well.
Are your
They
sisters
caused
green hags too? Or are your sisters hags like you? I'm just trying to get it straight. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just so
just
I get it.
how about you just be quiet?
I like this lady already.
So, these night hags that you know so much about have been causing quite a bit of problems for us.
Hmm.
Some issues. It's a territorial thing, if you must know. So,
Does that mean they're in the city too?
mm, it seems that you don't know
Well,
all of
no,
the
that's what
information.
that's kind of what I figured, but I figured you guys would be causing more of a ruckus and probably battling each other instead of poisoning people at the clergy.
Here is the deal that I have for you.
Hmm.
You get me the information that I need about these night hags. And in return, I will let your friends live. Fail to get me the information that I need, and you will slowly and surely die. A very painful death. And after you die, each one of your friends will die. Slowly and surely. Painfully.
I don't know if I'd consider them friend. Well, I mean, I guess they are. We've went to a strip club together. We're practically family at this point. Yeah, I mean, okay, so let's talk. What what information do
It
you need?
is it is not up to negotiation. You
What
get
is
me
the
the
deal?
information, you get me the information I need, and you all survive.
Can I add on a caveat to that?
Simple.
Just because I'm curious.
The more you talk, the less caveats, the less
Well, I'm trying to
amendments.
help you.
Give. What is your amendment?
What's
Okay.
caviar?
While I'm getting this information, can you please refrain from turning people into pigs or having your husband
Well,
turn people into
that
pigs?
was a mere fun. It seems like you already have figured out the issue from that, so that is no fun for me.
Uh, okay, all right. I'm listening.
That's as simple as that. You get me the information that I need, and your friends survive.
Okay. What information are you looking for specifically?
Anything about the night hags, anything at all,
Okay. Is
until
there
I'm fulfilled.
is there stuff you already know? Because what I don't want to do is come back and give you information you already know, and then that backfires on me. So, like, are you
Let's just
looking?
assume that I know nothing. Get anything that you can.
Okay.
I don't want to miss any details.
Okay.
I raise my hand.
You can't.
Why not?
The only other one that can is Zutag because he is not charmed. All of you have to sit and listen.
Can
I want to
they?
read a book while I wait.
Can they?
Zutag.
Do they know I'm making a deal besides Zootag?
Oh, there's you have to sit and listen. Yeah, they
Well,
all
no,
have
no.
to sit and listen.
Like, do they comprehend since they're
Yeah,
charmed?
sit and listen. Yep.
Yeah.
Can we
So,
collaborate as well?
Nope.
I get
You
you the
share notes.
information.
Pass a little note.
So I get you the information you need. So you're gonna let everybody get up, walk out of here. We get some information you need, and I get it back to you, and then you're not gonna come after us again. Is that what I'm hearing?
That sounds correct.
I mean, I don't really have a choice, so I made sure.
She's going to hold out as you look at her. She's gonna chuckle and this imaginary this note appears and she starts waving her hand around it and you see this script writing on it. Come sign.
Oh, oh, fuck. Oh,
Hey, brother, you already sold your blood once.
you ain't wrong on that one.
Yeah, go sign that piece of paper. Who gives a fuck? Contracts aren't legally binding.
We can get you out of it.
I'll go up here. Before I sign, one last question for you. Time limit on this. And now I ask because we just got into town like a day ago. So time limit. Just setting expectations. That's all. Like if you tell me a day, that's not reasonable, right? You got to give me a little bit of time. But if I sign, I sign, right? I mean, this is what it is.
I expect this to be a matter of urgency. I can
Sure.
understand that stealthy individuals, it takes a little bit of time, but I need a piece of information. See, that's the dilemma. If I tell you to do this quickly, it'll be bad. You'll
Let's
get
just
caught and
let's just
things
say
will go
urgently.
new.
Let's just say urgently,
I
and I'm sure
it,
you can
it is
keep
a
track of us,
it is
right?
a full moon tonight. By next full moon, I should have had some kind of information delivered.
Do
Would
we know if the moon cycle is on the 28-day cycle?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. Okay, all right.
Sign.
I'll sign.
She's gonna hand you a little dagger
Sign in blood.
in blood.
Fuck. Listen, I get a little queasy, so if I fall down, this is on you. All right, I'll prick my finger and sign my name.
As you go to prick your finger, she grabs your hand and she stabs it for you.
Bitch! Ow! That you told me to sign. That fucking hurt.
You said you were queasy. I just wanted to help.
Oh man. And then I will. Fuck! I want to sign Alar's name so bad.
It's your blood.
That fair, fair. All right. I'll just put next then, since it's my blood, and call it a day. Yeah. Now you let everybody walk out of here. You let them go.
Wait. I am going to walk out of here whenever their action is met. They can walk out of here as well. Now, mind you, Out of note, mass suggestion is a 24-hour spell.
Yep.
Willow does know how to get you all out of it.
Yeah. As soon as she leaves, I'm gonna go around and punch everybody.
She's going to waltz her way down the stairs. And as she's going to look at each of you. She's going to tap Alara on the shoulder. Remember. Oh, shit.
She got real big.
She
She's a
got
huge
big.
bitch.
That's a huge bitch. Remember, by next moon, I better have some information.
As she's walking
Damn,
out,
girl, you stupefly. Let me.
I'm gonna punch Redcliffe Nathel in the face as she's walking out.
She's not even going to flinch.
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Nathel.
Nathel.
Yeah, she would. That's okay. She's just going to keep walking.
Okay.
If not, my sisters will be back.
How
And
many
it will be so fun.
How many sisters do you have?
Bye. And she walks out the door.
All right. I'll go around punching everybody in the face. Or in the arm. I'll punch the Redcliffe in the
Nathel.
face. I'll punch Nathel in the face. Everybody else, I'll give them like a little jab or a little like punch in the arm. Something to like just wake them up.
So you all come back. You all come to. Hearing everything that just happened. Knowing that you all could have died. And Willow has signed
Keegan
deal.
yet again signs his life away.
with a hag.
I mean,
Keegan, I gotta give it to you. You're great at signing your life away to whoever
Dude.
the highest bidder is.
This is true.
yeah, to keep everybody alive. But yeah, it's fun. I like
She
it.
had 82 health. We could have got her.
I have
No.
It would have taken like nat 20s to hit her, but it's fine.
She had mass suggestion. She was one fireball away from taking out 6 of us.
That's fine. I'll die. I'll die for the righteous.
Evan wouldn't do it.
I look.
Yeah, I don't believe Evan would actually fireball all of us. Now that the hag is gone and now that we're in this, I don't think he would have done it. I don't think he has the balls. I don't think he has the balls to kill us all in the fourth session.
Nope.
As I wake them up, I'm
Fifth
gonna
one.
after I wake everybody up, I'm gonna start searching the house up and down for just anything valuable.
I want to watch the
You-
husband and see what he does.
I'm gonna ask Willow. Willow, you seem to be familiar with these. What type of creature was that?
Oh, yeah, that's a hag. Super powerful. Not somebody we want to fuck with.
Would you call that a celestial or a fiend or a fae? Do you know?
More of a fae type.
Fae type. Good to know.
Yep. They are not nice.
Don't want to fuck with, but you'll deal with them, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, I had to.
We
Did you?
wouldn't have had to fuck or deal with it if someone wasn't so impatient. As she looks right at Nathael.
Nice. I mean,
You
listen,
fucking waste of space.
listen. Phaedra's got a point, bro. Sorry,
As
you
she
kind
pulls
of
out her,
fucked us.
as she pulls out her symbol of the Red Cloak Lawgivers.
Oof.
Fucking moron.
Yep. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna start investigating the place. Be like, I'm gonna let mommy and daddy fight.
Alara just says "get fucked, nerd." Not really though.
Can we just kill this guy and say it was the hag?
I really want to, honestly.
That's out of character. I'm not saying that in character.
This dude chapped my ass.
Dude,
I mean, he did threaten to throw us in prison, and now he's not saying anything.
Shiplat?
shiplap. Shiplap.
Mm.
Oh, that was. He kind of looks down, and you can tell he has some remorse,
Some? Just a little bit?
just a smidge,
A handful.
just a little. We've definitely felt that something has been off for some time. We didn't think the hag would
Sometime
be
you
here.
didn't know a hag was living here.
No. Hags are extremely mischievous, very power hungry, and
She literally had her husband pour shit in soup. You couldn't figure that out?
it's been a while since I've been back in Onidbir. I've been traveling Aglarion, doing a few
It
other
sounds like
things.
you shouldn't be back at all.
This is
Reading him
deeper than
affection,
than you think it
riot
is.
act.
She mentioned sisters. That means that there's a coven here. That's a problem.
It sounds like it's way too high for your pay grade at this point. You couldn't even get one of them.
So
This
what
is
do you plan on
usually-
doing about it?
We're gonna go talk to Lord Signmonder. We'll talk to him. We'll increase watch. We'll talk to.
If he has double your intelligence, we might be able to have a conversation.
We'll talk to
Listen.
him. He's gonna look at you and he's gonna snap back into it. He's gonna say, "Look, that was an interesting circumstance. Yes, we could have died. We didn't. We are gonna move on. If you continue this ruckus, you're going to be in trouble. You will be thrown in jail. You just came into town. Now shut your mouth and let's move on."
Do you
Hey,
think so?
Nathal.
He's gonna walk up to you. He's gonna walk right up to you and say, "Another word, and yes, it will happen."
Only one of us needs to breathe.
Mm.
Kill this
Oh,
cat.
Hey, Nathan, real quick. I'm gonna my little gnome thing is gonna tug at his pants. Listen, it's
What?
getting heated. Let's have a conversation. For the right price, we can help you out. Enlist our services. We clearly figured out there was a hag coven here within 15 minutes of being at the Temple of Life.
And yet we got blamed.
I mean, I'm pretty sure for the right price, maybe some magical items to help bolster us up because hags are pretty mischievous. We're gonna need some stuff.
He's gonna look right. He's gonna look right at you and say, "No, your friend over here has caused enough problems. While there was a hag, this mouth right here is not gonna get you anywhere. It's not gonna get you any help. I suggest that you just stay back. Do what you need to do. I'll enlist the people that I need to and that I trust to get this done."
The only thing your mouth has is a foot in it.
Let him deal with the hag. Let's get out of here.
He's-
Yeah. Well,
He's
We got
he's
no
gonna-
reason we gotta stay. We're good.
About that.
Yeah, this is
well, about
He's-
that, folks. Here's what we need to do. We got to get some. I have to get.
yeah.
some
We
information back.
gotta get some information
I
about
gotta get
some night
information
hags.
back. But if Nathal's not going to help us out, we'll just find out what we can. We'll get some information back.
Yeah, we'll get the
And-
hag her information, and she can kill everybody in the town. Who cares?
This guy's gonna.
Nathal is very clearly incompetent in every aspect of the word. So we will get the information for the hag that she needs about the night hags. And Nathal will take care of the green hag. Is that right?
Shit, I didn't mean to move that map. Fuck.
Works for me.
I'm in.
Nathal's gonna get Trumbull, and they're gonna go ahead and walk out.
Hey, while we're here, anybody want to help me investigate this place? Look around for maybe some clues. And
Oh,
stuff?
100%. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Is anybody?
You can just roll advantage as long as Evan's okay with it. That way
Oh, 100%.
we don't have to roll 16
investigation.
times.
Let's give this a shot. Oh,
Hell yeah, nat 20, brother.
Fuck yeah.
All right, so hold on one sec. All right, cool. Yeah, so you're looking around, and there's not even with the nat 20, there's not too much to find here. When you're looking around, you'll find a couple of gold pieces, a few silver pieces, nothing crazy. You'll find a few odds and ends, few buttons a couple of notes on a couple of notes from Trundle, just looking over the clergy and what's been going on at the Temple of Life. Kind of like his journal per se. You do find in the kitchen, you do find some ingredients that smell a little weird, but it's not something that you automatically know. If you want to roll a nature check, we can get some of the details on some of the ingredients.
Yeah, I'll do that. With a nat 20 on investigation, will you give me advantage on the nature check? If I call somebody in to help me with
Yeah.
the okay.
Yeah, that's.
I got some weird smelling stuff in here. You guys want to give me a hand? And I'll roll that. 14. Not bad. Not terrible.
Hold on one sec. You find some roots. What you find are some roots. You find a weird mixture, something that smells, some liquidy material that smells extremely pungent. And you find something that looks like beets, but it looks rather moldy.
Beers, beats, Battlestar Galactica.
Beers, beets, Battlestar Galactica.
What is going on?
All right, so let me see.
Well, guys, there's nothing in here. Let's bounce.
I'm going back to the temple. At least the priest owes us something.
Oh yeah, would I have gotten the information on the dark or the scrolls and the books and the Dark Star, or do I need to go back for that?
Not yet. You would have to go back for that.
Okay, then I'll go back with Phaedra. But I'm gonna let everybody kind of like flow out of this house. I'm just gonna act like I'm still looking around for some stuff, and I want to be the last one to leave.
Alrighty, we'll see what everyone else is gonna leave. We'll give everyone one more action here before we close up for the night. Is everyone heading out, or is everyone sticking around?
Alara's gonna approach. Alara's gonna approach as she sees that Egan is taking his time to leave. And after making the deal with the Green Hag,
I'm taking off. I'm out.
Yeah, I follow Phaedra.
What's up, Alara?
how much information are you gonna give this hag?
Oh, not nearly as much as she wants.
That's all I need to know.
To I mean, she
Find
said
anything good in
pretend.
here?
A couple gold pieces, couple silver, a few buttons, right at beats. About it.
Maybe we should give it to the church, but I mean, at this point, they can't even figure out someone's poisoning the food.
Yeah.
I
I'll
think they need something more than money at this point.
yeah, it's still not a bad idea. I'll give them the gold pieces and a few silver. Maybe I'll toss a couple buttons in there. They could sew up a vest or something. Who knows? But that's all I
Okay.
got.
Laura is gonna leave after that.
As Alara's going to leave, um, I'm going to cast Mage Hand, which is invisible and has no verbal or somatic components to it. So it just looks like I'm walking out. And in the areas where it looks like there's a candle lit or a fire, my Mage Hand is going to knock it over. And then I'm going to walk out.
You gonna burn down Big T's house? And
Oh my
you were yelling about us?
I don't know what happened.
Fuck Big T from
Wow.
Alara.
Like I'm gonna follow like close enough to Alara to where it doesn't look like I snuck into a room and knocked shit over, but yeah,
That's
I'm gonna
fine.
knock over a couple of candles or two.
Honestly, I am lawful good, but I am also here for the mischievous part.
Damn.
So about that.
I can turn a blind eye. I mean, lawful doesn't mean not awful. The CIA is lawful.
Oh,
Yeah.
Debatable.
And we all saw JFK.
Oh,
we're gonna have too much fun in this campaign.
Oh, I know.
oh, I hate it so much.
Yeah, Evan thought he was getting the easy one. He was like, "Oh, we're gonna
Uh-huh.
do a lot of RP." Little do you know.
Oh, it's 10 times worse.
We argue over the captain of the guards and burning down houses on day 2. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah. Um. Oh,
I'm gonna
on
follow
that
Phaedra
note,
back to the temple, and that'll end it for me.
all right. Is everyone heading? We'll end it here. Is everyone heading back to the temple, or where's everyone deciding to head to? We'll end
shit.
it on that.
What time is it in the day?
Um. About roughly midday from once you guys did all that, roughly midday. I'd say it's early afternoon. If we had to equate, probably like 2 to 3 ish in that ballpark.
Maybe we go get some din din.
Yeah, I'll tell everybody I gotta head back to the temple real quick to drop off a couple gold pieces and grab some books on the Dark Star, so I can do some
Yeah.
further investigation. But then I'm open.
I
need
don't
to go meet my
imagine.
boy Homer.
I don't imagine Big O is back from the doing his stuff yet.
We've got
So
another 2 years before he's back.
I
Yeah,
know,
2 years.
man.
2 years.
It's,
Definitely 2 years. I'll roll to see how quickly that's gonna take. But
Hold on,
he's probably not gonna be back. He's probably not
oh
gonna be
yeah,
back.
I figured as much. I mean, he didn't
Yeah.
seem too worried about.
No, he left. He left with the vial.
Oh, that doesn't mean he's worried about getting back in time.
He's worried.
He's a
I don't
guy.
know. Fucking Alara gave everybody the fucking, backhand talking to everybody,
Business.
reading them the riot act.
It'll definitely be interesting to see how that affects the guards and whatnot. It'll I got some rolls to make. We'll put it that way.
Well,
Alrighty, so we'll say everyone's does everyone head back to the temple real quick to do something, and then you guys go grab dinner and or at least start heading back that way?
Is there anybody that wouldn't go join the party at the temple?
There's a party at the temple?
Yeah, pretty much.
oh yeah.
Yeah, we're going. So that means there's no laws when you're drinking claws. That's all I'm saying.
All right,
Yeah,
well, we'll end on that note that everyone's heading back to the temple to do a quick stop real quick to finish up a couple of things. But otherwise, we'll see where it goes from there. And I gotta remember, Zutag, you did roll a.
Well, I might end up eating that to-go soup too. So I'll roll whatever you need me to.
Oh, don't worry, you're good. We're already good.
my man's is shitting halfway to the temple. it's just
My
it's
man's
coming
gonna
out.
be a pig by the time he gets back to the temple.
We're gonna mix him up with the other pigs and slaughter him on accident.
You mix
Honestly,
them up
I'm
with
here for it.
mix them up with the other pigs, so you don't know which one's which. Oh my god. No, that's we'll see.
That's how we're getting room and board for like a couple months. I got a whole pig for you, bro.
That's how I didn't realize that's how Zutag dies. We turn him into a pig and then slaughter him. Didn't think that's how it was gonna end for you, buddy.
I didn't know it was either, but that's
It's
hilarious.
the risk you take.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Alrighty.